Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We know what it takes to achieve a dream. Dedication, courage, determination, control, desire. And our goal is to channel that energy. To champion the nation's best aquatic athletes, support the teams who support them, inspire anyone and everyone to feel the benefits of a love of water and propel each sport onwards and upwards, or even downwards, by doing it the right way, sustainably, with integrity, with purpose. Because the thrill of seeing Great Britain being great at aquatic sport is something everyone can get excited about. We are Aquatics GB.
Hello and welcome back then for another session of finals, and it's our final session of the Speedo Aquatics GB Summer Championships, and we are in for a real treat in these finals. We have men's 400 meters freestyle finals. There'll be 5 of those in the age group competitions. In the mixed classifications we'll have women's and men's 50 meters freestyle. We'll have age group finals, 5 of those in the women's 200 metres breaststroke, 5 in the men's 200 metres backstroke, 5 in the women's 100 metres butterfly, and 4 in the men's 50 metres butterfly. We'll have mixed classification finals in women's and men's 100 metres butterfly. And then we finish off with 4 finals in the men's 4x100 medley relay and the women's 4x100 medley relay, split across 2 age groups. We are set then for the culmination of a really great week of swimming here. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you're going to enjoy it even more in the next couple of hours as we hand out the final medals of the week. We've got families up in the stands getting behind the athletes, which is great to see, of course. As I always say, it's not possible without your support, so give us a wave. And this is our chance to say that we know none of this is possible without the support of the families. So if you're here supporting your athletes, or if you're at home and you're watching live, we really, really appreciate it. We know it's not just about what happens here in the pool. The fact that you're watching and supporting your friends and family, it goes an awful long way. So thank you very much. I should probably say a few thank yous to the people here who've also helped support throughout the week, because Matt McNicholas, who some of you will know is announcing inside the arena, he's provided all of the statistics on the swimmers' PBs. It wouldn't be possible to give you so much detail without all of that kind of help. Let's get on to our first finals. Men's 13 to 14 years, 400 metres freestyle. That's Frederick Brown for Guildford City. Lane 1 will be Martin Vermaat for Camden Swiss Cottage. Lane 2, Rockvella Obiols for Millfields. Lane 3, that's Henry Shepherd for Bromley. Lane 4, Caden Frampton, who swims for Millfield. In lane 5, for Portsmouth North Sea, Makar Yakno. Lane 6, for Bolton Metro, Leo Talbot. Lane 7 for Plymouth Leander, Ashby Edmonds. Lane 8 for Nuneaton and Bedworth, it's Dilanas Satavicius. And lane 9 for City of Peterborough, Jacob Bacon. As I'm sure you're aware, the times that we were showing you there on the graphic didn't reflect the time set by the swimmers in the heats, which is what we normally show you when we introduce the athletes. So don't be put off by that. I can tell you that the fastest qualifier for this final in lane 4 was Caden Frampton in 4:13.45. And Makar Yakno in the heats this morning swam 4:14.54. It's 8 lengths to the pool then for the 13s and 14 years British Summer Championship for 400 metres freestyle. So away we go then, and in general the swimmers will swim their way into this race, probably over the first 100 or so before they start thinking about where they're positioned. And 3 lanes from the bottom of the picture there, Ashby Edmonds of Plymouth Leander is going pretty smoothly on this first 50, and he'll be first to turn with 7 lengths still to swim. Excuse me, I said Ashby Edmonds. It's Rock Vela Obiols. Rock Vela Obiols in lane 2, not in lane 7. Ashby Edmonds on the far side of the pool. Lane 6 now coming through, Leo Talbot in the black cap, 4 lanes from the top of the picture. And swimming with him well in 7 and 8 is Ashby Edmonds and Dilanas Satavicius. So we'll be at a quarter distance here, with Vela Obiols first, under 60 seconds for the first 100 metres. Well, this is pretty fast for the first 100, considering that in the heats this morning, Rock Vela Obiols swam a time of, let me just check, 4:18.6. You would expect to go quicker than that if you're swimming 60 seconds for your first 100 in this 400 metres freestyle final. Vela Obiols still out in front ahead of Makar Yakno, Dilanas Satavicius, Leo Talbot and Ashby Edmonds. And Vela Obiols looking pretty smooth, but Caden Frampton in lane 4, he is currently in what, 5th or 6th place? He is still moving pretty well here. I'd keep an eye on Caden Frampton. He's 5 lanes from the bottom of the picture in lane 4, and very quietly he's moving up here. Vela Obiols then in 2:03.6 at the halfway turn. Second at the turn was Makar Yakno, then Satavicius. Frampton in 5th, but Frampton is slowly and steadily coming through here. 2 lanes from the top of the picture, Satavicius, and in lane 5 now starting to really pick up the pace, Makar Yakno. And lanes 5 and 4 starting to really come through. Look at this, Yakno and Frampton turning 2nd and 3rd at that turn. Caden Frampton is really moving through here pretty gently, and if he hasn't changed gear yet, well, I think he's got a gear change still to come when we get to the 300 metre turn, which is the next turn. We'll have 100 metres left to swim. Vela Obiols has led from the beginning, and he'll turn first, followed over by Yakno and Frampton. And now let's see what happens. Frampton changing gear, Yakno changing gear, and of course Vela Obiols as well, but has he used up a lot of energy already? These 3 are going to be the medal winners. I can't see anybody catching them. And Frampton, look at this in lane 4, moving through, increasing steadily, probably 50 metres by 50 metres, and up to 2nd now at this turn behind Vela Obiols. And that's a great turn as well from Frampton. And we're on to the sprint finish now. Vela Obiols looking pretty strong. but Frampton looking smooth. Frampton in lane 4. I think he's got the momentum. He's coming through here. Caden Frampton versus Rockvella Obiols, and Frampton's going to come through here. What a well-timed race that is. Caden Frampton in lane 4 ahead of Makar Yakno and Rockvella Obiols. They will share second place. It's silver medals for both. Caden Frampton, that was a very impressive race. Very, very well timed. I just caught a glimpse of him in 5th or 6th place after about 150 metres, and you could see there was something about the smooth way he was swimming, and he came all the way through the field step by step, almost overtook one swimmer per 50 metres to come through and win. Look at that. Shared silver medals for Rockvella Obiols and for Makar Yakno, and they are big PBs for all of those swimmers. The fastest before that race was 4:13 for any swimmer in that race, and we had a 4:08 to win it. 4:09.75 for second place. Massive personal bests. That was a great race. Really great race. Okay, let's go on to the men's 15 years 400 metre freestyle final now. And lane 0 will be Lucas Bryant. Lane 1, Jose Rodriguez for Millfield. Lane 2, Hao Shi for City of Sheffield. Lane 3 is Samuel Sutcliffe for Ramsbottom. Here he comes. Lane 4 for Stockport Metro is Daniel Codaverde. Lane 5 now for Wickham District in the green cap, Monty Smith. Lane 6 for City of Liverpool, Dylan Madigan. Lane 7, Daniel Payton for Northumberland and Durham Performance. Lane 8, Thomas Swales for Nova Centurion. And lane 9 is Jack Kears for Teddington. Our fastest qualifier for the final, lane 4, Daniel Codaverde, swam 4:06.85 in the heats. Monty Smith was a second and a half behind that time, and those two a good 3 seconds ahead of the rest. But I wonder how much some of these swimmers can improve in the final when the adrenaline's pumping and they've done the full day of preparation. It's the final of the men's 15 years 400 metres freestyle. Six of these swimmers swam personal best times in the heats this morning. So they've already swum faster than ever before today. Off to good starts, 3 lanes from the top there. Daniel Payton for Northumberland and Durham. And now coming through in lanes 4 and 5, Monty Smith and Daniel Codaverde, as we would expect given their qualifying times from the heats this morning. But Payton turns first in 27.84, with Smith and Codaverde just behind, and swimming at a very similar pace to one another. Our swimmers in those golden lanes in the middle, the lanes with the yellow lane lines, that's where the fastest swimmers are placed in the finals. So we always keep an eye on those lanes 4 and 5 and expect those swimmers to challenge for the medals. But still out in front then, Daniel Payton, who's obviously doing well, not in those golden lanes, to be leading the race. Turning in 58.58, the first 5 swimmers at the turn, under 60 seconds for the first 100 metres of a 400 freestyle. And this sort of pace, well, will be just outside 4:05, something like that we would expect. And then it depends on how much of a sprint these swimmers have got towards the end. Looking very, very smooth now. Codaverde in 4. And second at the turn there was Smith, but Codaverde is stepping up his game plan and looking very good here, looking smooth, into a rhythm that he can just keep going metronomically. The rhythm will keep going, and he'll also be feeling that he's swimming fast with very little resistance. This is the halfway point, and some swimmers here will start to change gear. Coda Verde in first, followed by Monty Smith, and Coda Verde has extended his lead over the previous 50 metres, and now he's got a body length ahead of Monty Smith. And coming through now in lane 3, Samuel Sutcliffe for Ramsbottom up into third place. We have 3 lengths left to swim at this turn. Coda Verde, Smith, and then Sutcliffe, followed into the turn by Madigan and Payton. And these 3 swimmers in the middle of the pool look like they have made a decisive breakaway for the medals. 2 lanes from the bottom of the picture, Jose Rodriguez going pretty well, and 3 and 4 lanes from the top of the picture there, Dylan Madigan and Daniel Payton as well. But it doesn't look like anybody's going to close the gap. We go into the final 100 metres. Coda Verde and then Smith. Coda Verde has swum this 400 metres in a very, very smooth way. Look at that time at 300 metres for Coda Verde, 3:02.61. I think he's going to finish this with a final 100 of around 60 seconds, you know. So we'd be looking at a winning time of 4:02, something like that. And his PB is 4:05.3. This is going to be a PB to win the gold medal. Coda Verde looking good as he comes out of the final turn. Monty Smith with a good turn as well. And in lane 3, Samuel Sutcliffe with a good turn. In fourth, it looks like Dylan Madigan is fighting hard to get back into contention, but our medalists, I think, are pretty much decided. Daniel Coda Verde, Monty Smith, then Samuel Sutcliffe. Keep an eye on the time then. Daniel Coda Verde's PB, 4:05.36. He's going to smash it. And he's coming back in just about 60 seconds. Look at that, 4:02.82. Monty Smith, he breaks his PB from this morning by 3 seconds, 4:05.38. Samuel Sutcliffe, 4:06.7. That's 5 seconds quicker than he swam in the heats, and it was a PB this morning. PBs right across the pool. I'm sure you'll appreciate, I don't have time to get through all of the PBs, but look at that, 4:11 for 9th place. Really, really good times. We are looking there at swimmers, maybe 8 or 9 personal bests in that final. Well swum, everyone who got a PB. Especially well swum to those who got medals. Great times, really brilliant swims. So we've had 2 fantastic 400 metre freestyle finals. Our next 400 metre freestyle final will be for the men's 16 years age group. And when you look at the winning time in our previous final, 4:02, I wonder what sort of performances we'll get from our next age group. Here come the finalists then for the 16 years 400 metre freestyle final. Lane 0, George Daintiff for City of Liverpool. Lane 1, Rufus Parry for Wickham District. Lane 2, Jack Bamborough for City of Cardiff. Lane 3, Thomas Belts for Plymouth Leander. Lane 4, Morgan Davis for Guildford City. Lane 5, Ethan Kelly, City of Liverpool. Lane 6, Harry Chandler, the Royal Wolverhampton School. Lane 7, Llewellyn Porter, Camden Swiss Cottage. Lane 8, Daniel Belsey for Hatfields. And lane 9, Elliot Lawton for City of Coventry. Morgan Davis swam 4:04.4 in the heats. 2.3 seconds faster than Ethan Kelly, our fastest 2 qualifiers. We could be set for another special race here in the men's 16 years 400 metres freestyle final. Good start in lane 4 for Morgan Davis, and he emerges on the surface already in the leads. Lane 6 Harry Chandler and lane 7 Llewellyn Porter off to quick starts, and on the far side Elliot Lawton for City of Coventry also making a quick start here on the first 50 metres. And Harry Chandler will get to the 50-metre turn first in 27.33. Morgan Davis wasn't far behind, second at the turn there in lane 4. Ethan Kelly in lane 5 here was the gold medal winner on the 1500 metres freestyle for this age group, so he will have the stamina in the second half of the race. Don't count him out in that red cap in lane 5, even though at the moment he isn't among the absolute leaders. He'll be biding his time. Kelly, you can see they're down in 6th place, but he will have the strength later on and the metronomic rhythm to come through and get up among the leaders. Harry Chandler then our leader in lane 6, 4 lanes from the top of the picture. And then out on the far side, Elliot Lawton for City of Coventry, going pretty well. And now coming through in 4, Morgan Davis. They are our first 3 at the 150 metre turn. 5 lengths to swim, 350 metres to go. 250 metres to go, I should say, excuse me. And looking pretty smooth now, Harry Chandler. Looks like he's got into a rhythm, a good rhythm. While Morgan Davis, I think he's got something in reserve. I think 4 and 5 are both just holding back here. That's Davis and Kelly as we get to the halfway point, and this will be a milestone for some of these swimmers to hit the wall and start swimming hard. You'll notice the change of gear for some of these swimmers. I think lane 3, 4 from the bottom of the picture, Thomas Belt looks like he has changed gear after that turn, and he's now getting up into the top 5, maybe into the top 4, working very hard, 4 lanes from the bottom of the pool. And we've got 6 swimmers now away from the rest. Chandler has been leading since the 50-metre turn, and he's still out in front, and he's got Llewellyn Porter going with him and Morgan Davis. But remember, Ethan Kelly in lane 5 there, he's going to be very strong in that final 100. I know it seems unlikely at the moment, but he's going to start swimming his way to catch up, I would expect, being a 1500 metre freestyle swimmer. Payton still in the lead, ahead of Davis. And then Porter and Kelly. And these 4 now leaving the rest behind. The medals will all be won by swimmers in this leading group of 4. And it's still Chandler out in front, and he's looking good. And I tell you what, Llewellyn Porter has changed gear, and so has Morgan Davis. And they're both going to try and overhaul Chandler before the turn. Those 3 swimmers will all want to hit the wall very hard and get a really good glide off it. It was Davis first at the turn ahead of Chandler, then Porter and Kelly in 5th. You can't rule Kelly out, you know. In the middle lane, in lane 5, he's coming through very fast, Ethan Kelly. It's Morgan Davis leading now, and Kelly right up into the medal positions. And looks like Kelly might well come through to win the gold medal. He's going faster than anybody else here. Ethan Kelly in the red cap in lane 5. What a finish. He's put his head down into the last 5 metres. Who's going to get the touch? It's Ethan Kelly. 4:01.35. Llewellyn Porter, silver medal, 4:01.52. Morgan Davis, third, 4:01.68. Ethan Kelly's final 50 metres, 27.72 seconds. The next fastest, 28.7 by Llewellyn Porter. So that final 50, Ethan Kelly, a second quicker than anyone else. PBs all around there. The fastest anyone in this final had swum before today, 4:04. So those first 4 swimmers, personal bests, and personal best as well further down the rankings there in that final. Another fantastic race of 400 metres freestyle there. On to the men's 17 years 400 metres freestyle. And our finalists are Jake Chesworth for Maxwell, In lane 1, Jack Finney for City of Sheffield. Lane 2, Jacob Mills for City of Leicester. Lane 3, Kurosh Kadaka, City of Leeds. Lane 4, Sam Sterry for Tigers. Lane 5 for Leicester Sharks, James Raw. Lane 6 is Hayden Annan for Royal Tunbridge Wells Monson. Lane 7, Adam Macaulay-Wright for Portsmouth North Sea. Lane 8, Matthew Defanes for Tigers. And lane 9, Luke Moore for Leatherhead. The fastest time in the heats, 4:02.86 by Samuel Sterry. And James Raw, 4:03.88. Kurosh Kadaka, 4:04.91 in the heats this morning. We had 6 of these swimmers swimming PBs in the heats. What have they got now that they've had the full day to prepare to show in this, the final? It's the men's 17 years, 400 metres freestyle. Off to a good start in lane 4, holding that streamlined position was Samuel Sterry, and lane 0 also going out well, Jake Chesworth for Maxwell. Lane 6, Hayden Annan getting up into his rhythm very quickly, very high in the water here, Hayden Annan, and taking with him in lane 7, Adam Macaulay-Wright. So first 3 over at the 50-metre turn, Annan, Sterry and Macaulay-Wright. And swimmers settling now into their rhythms and working their ways into this race. Now swimmers in lanes 4 and 5 have both won bronze medals in freestyle events at this championships. Sterry with the bronze in the 200 free, Raw in the 1500 free, but the gold medal winner in that 1500 free was Sam Sterry in lane 4. So much like Ethan Kelly in the previous final, you'd expect Samuel Sterry to really come through in the second half of this race. But at the moment, Hayden Annan is the swimmer out in front. What would be really fantastic is if we could get a winning time under 4 minutes in this final. That would be a really exceptional performance. Hayden Annan in the blue cap in lane 6 then, ahead of Samuel Sterry in lane 4. And 3 lanes from the bottom of the picture, Jacob Mills going well here for City of Leicester. In lane 5, James Raw starting to pick up the pace and swimming his way up into the top 4. At the halfway turn then, it's Annan, Sterry, Mills and Raw. And certainly from that turn, Annan and Sterry have turned on and gone on to another gear. Jacob Mills trying to stay with them, and so too James Raw. We'll have 3 lengths of the pool to go at this turn, 150 metres to swim. It's Sterry now in the lead, ahead of Hayden. And Sterry is swimming quicker than anybody in the pool at the moment. He is swimming about 61 seconds for every 100. Keep an eye on lane 5, James Raw. He is moving up now into 3rd place. I'm not sure he'll have the back-end speed to catch Sterry in the final 100, but he might have a chance of getting up for a silver. You've got to expect Sterry here, our leader, to really swim away now, being the gold medalist in the 1500 metres free at these championships already. And there he goes, Samuel Sterry, kicking hard, the water bubbling away behind him. Really getting as much as he can out of every kick and every pull. Hayden Anand, though, is going with him, and he's being dragged along. And you'd think these three should be our medalists now. Sterry, Anand and Raw. Jacob Mills, I think he's got a lot of work to do to get up into the top three here. I think we've got our three medalists out in front. Sterry in lane 4. Can we get under 4 minutes to win the gold medal in the 17 years 400 metres freestyle for men? Sterry and Anand, followed by Raw. Keep an eye on the clock. Sam Sterry's PB is 4:02.86. He's going to go under 4 minutes. Well done, 3:58.07. And Hayden Anand also under 4 minutes, 3:59.39. There's our champion, Samuel Sterry. That's a PB by almost 5 seconds. He swam a PB this morning. And Hayden Anand under 4 minutes for the first time as well. That's brilliant. James Raw 4:01.13. Let's not forget that's a 2-second PB there for the bronze medal. So that's brilliant, brilliant swims from our medalist Samuel Sterry, Hayden Anand and James Raw. Jacob Mills just couldn't get up into the medals in that last 100. Okay, men's 18 years and over 400 metres freestyle now. Our finalist, James Froggatt in lane 0 for City of Birmingham. Lane 1, Luke McGee, Northumberland and Durham Performance. Lane 2, Moritz Baumgartner for Loughborough University. Lane 3, Arthur Logan for Edinburgh University. Lane 4, Alexander Sargent from Millfield. Lane 5, Sean McCann for Loughborough University. Another Loughborough University swimmer in lane 6, Tyler Melbourne Smith. And another Loughborough University swimmer in 7, Ruben Robertson Keating. In lane 8, Harry Wynne Jones for City of Milton Keynes. And in lane 9, Brodie Gordon Gibson for Edinburgh University. The first 4 qualifiers for this final all swam under 4 minutes in the heats. And they're all within a few tenths of a second of each other. Alexander Sargent was the quickest with 3:59.36. Sean McCann 3:59.49. Arthur Logan 3:59.8. And Tyler Melbourne Smith 3:59.2. But there is a big performance in the locker for several of these swimmers. They were all holding back in the heats. What have they got to give us here in the final? The men's 18 years and over 400 metres freestyle. Well, the middle 4, maybe 6 lanes are all capable of producing the medalists in this final. And you'd have to say plenty of swimmers in this final managed to hold back energy this morning. So hopefully that means we can see something spectacular. Lane 6, Tyler Melbourne Smith turning in first place, ahead of Harry Wynne Jones and Brodie Gordon Gibson. And the swimmers on the far side of the pool swimming together. And it's those 4 away from the other 6 at the moment, which is interesting. You can't help but swim and measure yourself against the swimmer next to you first and foremost in any given race. So these 4 swimmers will be dragging each other along here. Melbourne Smith turning in 55.3 for the first 100 metres of this final, and he is capable of keeping a very, very quick pace up throughout the 400 free. Tyler Melbourne Smith has already won the 1500 metres and the 200 metres free at these championships, and he's out in front looking for a treble of gold medals. at these championships. Can he make it 200, 400 and 1500? A hat-trick could be on the cards. Two from the top, Harry Wynne-Jones for City of Milton Keynes. Up in second place at the moment. You've got Ruben Robotham Keating smoothly swimming along in third place. Ruben Robotham Keating's had a couple of bronze medals in individual swims, in individual finals so far. So he'd like to be upgrading from bronze in this final. Tyler Melbourne-Smith, it doesn't look like many people can touch him in this final. We're coming up to the 250-metre turn now. And he is swimming away from everyone else. Let's have a look at the split time and have a think about how fast he's swimming every 100 metres. 2:22.15. He's swimming about 57 seconds at the moment for each 100 metres. And he is swimming faster and faster away from the rest. Ruben Robotham Keating is trying to keep up with him. Interestingly, in fourth place, Alexander Sargent in lane 4 is swimming third quickest at the moment. I wonder if over the last 100 metres he might get back into contention. 100 metres to go then. Melbourne-Smith from Robotham Keating and then Harry Wynne-Jones. Alexander Sargent in lane 4 coming through pretty strongly and might challenge for a medal yet, you know, in lane 4. But our winner is definitely going to be Tyler Melbourne-Smith. Nobody to challenge our Loughborough University swimmer out in front. 3:39.87 at that turn. We're looking at a sub 3 minutes 50 for sure here. And the PB for Tyler Melbourne-Smith is 3:50.45. This is going to be a new fastest time, and it's going to be a hat-trick of gold medals for Tyler Melbourne-Smith. 3:50.45. He's going to go quicker than that. Let's see what the new PB is going to be then for Tyler Melbourne-Smith as he swims in hard. 3:48.46. Brilliant. A 2-second PB. And look at this. Alexander Sargent came through to get the silver medal. 3:54.83. It's a hat-trick of freestyle gold medals at these championships in the individual events for Tyler Melbourne-Smith. Adding the 400 freestyle then to the 1500 and the 200 that he won earlier in the week. Alexander Sargent with the silver. He won the bronze in the 200 free earlier in the week. Ruben Robotham Keating getting another bronze medal. He's third. Well, that completes our finals in the men's 400 metres freestyle age groups. And every single final was a brilliant, brilliant performance. You've got to do PBs when you come to these champs to win medals. And so many swimmers did that. We saw some absolutely brilliant swims there in our finals. We had brilliant swims in the heats as well. So well done to all of the medalists, well done to everybody who swam their best when it came to tonight's finals session. We go to the other end of the pool now to start the women's multi-classification 50 metres freestyle final. Lane 0, Fern Snedden for RTW Monson. Lane 1, Scarlett Humphrey for Northampton. Lane 2, Megan Willis for Torfin Dolphins Performance. Lane 3, Abby Kane for University of Stirling. In 4, Callie-Ann Warrington for Royal Tunbridge Wells Monson. Lane 5 for Northampton, Amber Haycock. Lane 6 for City of Sheffield, Astrid Carroll. Lane 7, Eva French for Nuneaton and Bedworth. Lane 8, Iona Winifrith for Tunbridge. And lane 9, Claire Connon for City of Cambridge. The swimmers in various classifications, as you can see there. S6 for Snedden, S11 for Scarlett Humphrey, Megan Willis, S9, and so on. And so it means that we will be measuring the winners here in terms of points scored in their classification. So the swimmers are arranged in the pool with the fastest swimmers against the clock in the middle in lanes 4 and 5. Those swimmers are expected to hit the wall first, but it's the points total that will determine the final result. The swimmer with the highest points total will be our gold medalist. And as I like to say, especially before we start, if you get 750 points or more, that is considered world-class performance. The women's multi-classification 50 meters freestyle final. You do not have to touch the wall first to win the gold medal. It could even be the 10th swimmer to the wall who gets the highest number of points. Callie-Ann Warrington in lane 4, going well. Her time in the heats this morning was 28.55. So let's first of all see if we can get faster than that for Callie-Ann Warrington. Swimming in the S10 classification in lane 4, 28.55. Can she beat that? Yes, 28.25, and look at the points total, 914 points. We wait for all of the points to be calculated. The owner winner fifth, 702 there, 6.42 for Fern Snedden, and 8.49 for Claire Connon. And that is a silver medal swim for Claire Connon in lane 9 in 38.98 seconds. So, a brilliant swim there. Callie-Ann Warrington winning that race then, first to the wall in 28.25, and so that's a brilliant swim to improve on this morning's efforts, and that will be 914 points to win the gold medal. The delay now is just because the judges cannot sign off the results until they have checked the goggles for visually impaired athletes. The goggles must be completely blacked out. And here we have confirmation then. Callie-Ann Warrington, 914 points. Claire Connon, 38.98, gets the silver medal with 849 points. Remember, 750 and above is world-class swimming, so all of our top 4 there, even though it's the top 3 that get the medals, the top 4 all performing absolutely brilliantly in that final. Claire Connon's 38.98. Very, very quick swimming there. We move on now to the men's multi-classification 50 meters freestyle next. And we're hearing that there is a reserve swimming in the final, a reserve with Kai Gelstorp swimming in this final. And we are just about ready then to get our swimmers ready behind the blocks then for the men's multi-classification 50 meters freestyle final. And here come our athletes. In lane 0, Archie Hare for Richmond Dales. Lane 1, Owen Say for Nova Centurion. Lane 2, Oliver Carter, University of Stirling. Lane 3, Rowan Brennan for Basildon and Phoenix. Lane 4, Matthew Redfern for Worcester. Lane 5, Kieran Williams for Newquay Cormorants. Lane 6, Thomas Navarro Barber for Portsmouth North Sea. Lane 7, Jacob Woods for Gloucester City. Lane 8, this is Jamie Curtis for City of Bristol. And in lane 9, Bruce D for Northampton Swimming Club. And I'm sure if you looked at the time set in the heats there as we introduced the athletes, you will realise this is going to be fast. Very, very fast. we'll have swimmers here going under 27 seconds. Matthew Redfern in the S13 class, Rowan Brennan and Kieran Williams in the S10s, also Oliver Carter in the S10s there. And Bruce D, well, he will be the last to the wall, I'd be pretty sure, but he could win a medal. He could win a medal. It all depends on the points for his S6 classification performance. This is the final then of the men's mixed classification, 50 metres freestyle. Just one length of the pool then of freestyle. And look at this, lane 4, Matthew Redfern up into his stroke and already in the lead, but coming through strongly here, Rowan Brennan in lane 3. And I think Rowan Brennan might get in front here as we get into the last 15 metres. And also going well, Oliver Carter, University of Stirling. Those three will touch first, and then look at the points totals they score. Thomas Navarro Barber's got the best score, 7:01 so far, and that is the gold medal swim in lane 6. 26.97 seconds for Thomas Navarro Barber, and in the S9 classification that is worth 701 points. And in this particular final it's also worth a gold medal. So well done there. So the winner's time there, 26.97 for 701 points. We'll have the classifications confirmed once the goggle check is complete. And here we go, the final results. Navarro Barber, 7:01. Rowan Brennan, 680 points. Matthew Redfern, 671 points. Not much between third and fourth there. Oliver Carter just missing out on a medal. Good swimming there from our medalists. And we now have women's 13-14 years 200 metres breaststroke final. Lane 0, Lexi Agustin for Redditch. Lane 1, Chloe Grosvenor for City of Birmingham. Lane 2, Olivia Quiller for Maidstone. In lane 3, Isabella Parsons-Loads for Repton. Lane 5, Charlotte Burfitt for Maidenhead. Lane 6, Honor McCarty for City of Glasgow. There's Honor McCarty. Lane 7, Lily Green, Plymouth Leander. Lane 8, Josephine Lawn for Bromley. And lane 9, Nina Murray for Camden Swiss Cottage. Didn't Lily Green look relaxed? You don't see many female swimmers coming out for finals without already having put the cap on. Lily Green, well, it looks like this is just a swim at the beach for her today. But she'll be getting ready now, and when we get on the blocks, all of these swimmers will be ready to go. Everybody has their own way of preparing. Lily Green just getting all of the hair tucked into that hat then. And now she comes forward in lane 7. The women's 13-14 years 200 metres breaststroke final. So 4 lengths of the pool of breaststroke. Big start in lane 4 there for Olivia Robbins, City of Birmingham. And also 3 lengths at the bottom of the picture, Olivia Quiller for Maidstone. And 3 lengths from the top, Lily Green for Plymouth Leander. And Lily Green is going to get to the 50-metre turn ahead of everybody. Lily Green then 3 lengths from the top. Now coming through, Olivia Quiller in lane 2. It's Quiller, then Green at the turn, followed there by McCarty, Honor McCarty in 6. and Olivia Robbins in lane 4. And I would say we've got swimmers now starting to move away from the rest. Quilla looking very good in lane 2. That's 3 from the bottom of the picture, but very, very good. Olivia Robbins in lane 4. And you see different styles of swimming. Breaststroke, some swimmers have to get very high up in the water and then really throw themselves forward as they kick. Others stay low in the water. They don't go up and down too far on each stroke. Olivia Quilla turning first, just ahead then of Olivia Robbins. And third there at the turn was Isabella Parsons-Loads, swimming in lane 3 for Repton. Now, swimmers start one at a time really to increase their stroke rate, and I think we're seeing a big push here from lane 3 for Isabella Parsons-Loads to try and get up into those medals positions. But our leading 3 are looking very good here. Olivia Robbins, Olivia Quilla and Charlotte Burfitt. They will turn in that order with Parsons-Loads in 4th. Who's going to get a big turn here? Who's going to bring themselves up into the race? Well, a big turn from Olivia Robbins in lane 4. And I think she may well have made a decisive move there. It's going to be between Olivia Robbins and Olivia Quilla. Quilla's fighting hard, but Robbins is still looking good in the middle of the pool. So it's Olivia Robbins in lane 4, our leader. And also coming back here in lane 5, Charlotte Burfitt. Our medalists are going to be the 2 Olivias, that's Quilla and Robbins, and it's going to be Robbins who takes the gold then. And who's going to get silver? It's Olivia Quilla, just ahead of Burfitt by 100th of a second. So Olivia Robbins, the gold medal swim, 2:36.29, a personal best for Olivia. Olivia Quilla in second, 2:38.74. Charlotte Burfitt, look at that, 100th of a second between a silver medal and a bronze. Charlotte Burfitt with a personal best of 2:38.75. Now, the women's 15 years 200 metres breaststroke final. Lane 0 for City of Birmingham, Isabel Owen. Lane 1, Sophie King for Swindon Dolphin. Lane 2, Joni Dunn for City of Liverpool. Lane 3, Jasmine Carter for Basildon and Phoenix. Lane 4, our fastest qualifier by far, Theodora Taylor for Torfin Dolphins Performance. Lane 5, Imogen Miles for Sevenoaks. Lane 6, Bonnie Mooney for City of Birmingham. Lane 7, Anastasia Musat, City of Salford. Lane 8, Annabelle Cook, City of Sheffield, our home team. And lane 9, Charlize Harding for Norwich Swan. Can anybody keep up with Theodora Taylor on 200 metres breaststroke in this 15 years age group? 2:31.81 she swam in our heats this morning. That was 4.5 seconds quicker than our second qualifier. We only had one PB among the 10 finalists in the heats this morning. So hopefully everybody here has got a little bit more to give in this final 15 years 200 metres breaststroke. Theodora Taylor with the best start there. And Jasmine Carter in lane 3, going well here at the start of this 200 metres breaststroke. On the far side of the pool, going well too, Annabelle Cook in lane 8 and Anastasia Musat in lane 7. Theodora Taylor, though, I suspect she will lead from the dive to the final touch. And look at the turn for Theodora Taylor. Huge pull, massive kick, and probably gets a little bit further underwater than anybody else does in this final. Joni Dunn in lane 2, third from the bottom of our picture, was second at that turn. And she's going pretty well here for City of Liverpool as well. It's Taylor out in front, then Carter and Dunn in second and third. And then in fourth, fifth and sixth places right now, it looks like we have in lane 7 Anastasia Musat. And a bit further back we've got Sophie King in lane 1, and in 3 Jasmine Carter there. Theodora Taylor continues to increase her leads. Joni Dunn now going very well in second place and looking like she has got something in the tank to give here. And in 5, Imogen Miles now swimming up into the medal positions as well. Anastasia Musat in 7, also swimming well in 4th place right now. Theodora Taylor then, turning in 1:51.6. And we'll be looking at a time around the 2 minutes 30 mark. She could be on for a personal best here, Theodora Taylor. But if she's on for a personal best, then Joni Dunn must be on for a PB as well. She's going very, very well here in lane 2 in second place. So Taylor's going well, Joni Dunn's going brilliantly. So too in lane 5, Imogen Miles now in 3rd place. And Anastasia Musat in 4th is also still swimming well. Keep an eye on the clock then. Theodora Taylor, 2:29.18 is her personal best. 2:29.18, it'll be just outside that, but it's a gold medal time. 2:36 seconds, silver to Imogen Miles. 2:33.26, and the bronze to Anastasia Musat. Theodora Taylor, 2:30.67, more than a second quicker than she swam in the heats. Imogen Miles, 2:33.26, that was a personal best for the silver medal. And Anastasia Musat, 2:33.41. Very close between second, third and fourth in that final. And you'll see that here. Have a look, second, third and fourth. 2:33.26, 2:33.41, 2:33.65. And Joni Dunn, who was swimming very well in that final 50, just missing out on a medal. But it was a PB for her as well. Now the women's 16 years 200 metres breaststroke final. Lane 0 is Petra Varga for Wirral Metro. Lane 1, Holly Wayman for Maxwell. Lane 2, Maisie Brown for Rushmore Royals. Lane 3, Marie Gibson for City of Cardiff. Lane 4 is Mably Collier for Repton. Lane 5, Emilia Oliver for Royal Tunbridge Wells Monson. Lane 6, Holly Hopwood for Guildford City. Lane 7, Maurice McNee for City of Birmingham. Lane 8, Amber Rigg for Cockermouth. And lane 9, Hazel Ann Carter for Wickham District. Emilia Oliver in 5, Holly Hopwood in 6, and Amber Rigg in 8, all swam PBs to get into this final. But our fastest qualifier was Mably Collier in a time of 2:34.94, over 4 seconds quicker than anyone else in qualifying. I think there's room for plenty of personal bests here in this final. It's the women's 16 years 200 metres breaststroke. So keep an eye on lane 4, Mably Collier at this start. That's a good start, but so too in 6, Holly Hopwood. So those two will be the first two at 25 metres. And Emilia Oliver in lane 5 in between those two swimmers. Also looking good. Amber Rigg in lane 8, 2 lanes from the top. Also making a good start to this race. And look at these swimmers on the near side. Lane 0, Petra Varga. Lane 1, Holly Waymond. Lane 3, Mari Gibson. And in lane 2 there, Maisie Brown. Mably Collier looking very easy as she swims this. I know it will be taking a lot of effort, but she's getting into a very good streamlined position with every kick and then gliding through. And look at lane 1 here. Holly Waymond, 2 lanes from the bottom, up in contention in among the leaders in one of our outside lanes. So she's going very well in lane 1 here, and she'll turn second at halfway in this final. Third of the turn, Petra Varga. Also going very well there. 1:15.85 for the first 100 for Varga. Mably Collier. Well, the swimmers in the middle don't look like they can keep in touch, but Holly Waymond in lane 1 is staying in contention here. She's going very, very well. Well, let's hope Holly Waymond can keep this going, because this is a very good rhythm, and she's increasing that rhythm. You can see that Holly Waymond in lane 1 as we get to the final turn. Mably Collier looking very good, 1:53.69, but Holly Waymond, this is a fantastic swim. We wouldn't have thought that she'd be contending for a medal given the performance in the heats, but she is swimming very well, and she's swimming so well she might even get up to challenge for gold here. Mably Collier might have to change gear in the final 25 metres yet. Collier leading. This is a brilliant swim for Holly Waymond. And who's going to come through for the bronze? It looks like we might have Mari Gibson in lane 3 going for bronze here. Our winner, Mably Collier, swimming in. Let's have a look at the time. 2:33.79. Second is Waymond, and third Mari Gibson. Not much between third and fourth again. Mably Collier, the winner, swimming faster than she did in the heats this morning. 2:33.79 then to win the gold medal. She had a silver in the 50 metres breaststroke earlier in these championships. Holly Waymond gets the silver medal there. 2:36.24. That's a personal best, and Mari Gibson 2:37.13, quicker than she swam in the heats, just pipping Maisie Brown for the medal there. On to the women's 17 years 200 metres breaststroke final now. And in lane 0, Ruby Stevenson for City of Milton Keynes. Lane 1, Katie Coventry, Northumberland and Durham Performance. Lane 2, Charlotte Hardy for Millfield. Lane 3, Charlotte Cope for Guildford City. Lane 4, Ellen Eccleston for City of Norwich. Lane 5, Kirsty Neal for Millfield. Lane 6, Asia Kent for Mount Kelly. Lane 7, Anna Farr for Leicester Sharks. Lane 8, Anna Finley for Northumberland and Durham Performance. And lane 9, Isabel Cameron for City of Peterborough. In the heats this morning, these 10 swimmers were only separated by 4.3 seconds. And that makes you think that anybody's capable of winning a medal in this final. It's the women's 17 years, 200 metres breaststroke. And it looks like a good start in lane 2 for Charlotte Hardy. 3 lanes from the bottom of the picture there, and 3 lanes from the top of the picture as well for Anna Farr. And an interesting technique, 4 lanes from the bottom of the picture for Charlotte Cope, looking very effective, looking like she's really thrusting those hands over the water, recovering very fast. Coming through now to take the lead as we come to the 50-metre turn. Asia Kent, though, in lane 6 for Mount Kelly. Just ahead of Anna Farr at the turn in 2nd. And then Charlotte Hardy in 3rd. Joint 3rd with Kirsty Neal. 3 lanes from the bottom of the picture, Charlotte Hardy. She's going well here, and now swimmers in the middle of the pool starting to come through. Asia Kent still out in the leads, just ahead of Anna Farr, but look at lanes 3, 4 and 5. That's Charlotte Cope, Ellen Eccleston and Kirsty Neal, all now moving up into contention for the medal placings. Very, very little between all of these swimmers here at the turn. Look at that, 1:14.25. So our first 5 at the turn were separated by less than half a second. Now we've got a change in the stroke pattern for Charlotte Cope, and looking very interesting there, the way she's swimming and throwing those arms over the top of the water. Lane 4, Ellen Eccleston going with her, and also coming through 3 lanes from the top of the picture, Anna Farr still right up there. But we have got 6 swimmers here who are all in contention to win medals with 50 metres to go. Charlotte Cope, though, looking great, looking really great at that turn. We come up then for the last time and we start to swim for home, and Charlotte Cope looking really, really good. Lane 4, Ellen Eccleston going with her. These are going to be our gold and silver medalists. Can Cope hold on here, because Ellen Eccleston is finishing very, very fast, and Cope will be aware of that. She'll be seeing in her peripheral vision that she's being challenged. She'll need to respond. It's a very good final 50 for Ellen Eccleston. She's gone into the lead. Eccleston is going to take the gold medal. The silver medal is going to go to Charlotte Cope, and who's going to get the bronze? Is it going to be in lane 7, Anna Farr? Yes, it is. Eccleston, Cope, then Farr for the medals. Ellen Eccleston winning in 2:34.29, a personal best time by almost a second and a half. Then Charlotte Cope, 2:34.95. That's a PB, quite a big PB. That's Anna Farr in 3rd, 2:35.56. That's a massive PB. Her previous PB was 2:39, so well done, Anna Farr. Anna Finley just missing out on the medal. Kirsty Neal, and look at that, a tie for 5th. Under a quarter of a second between 3rd, 4th, and the 2 swimmers tied for 5th. That was a great final 50 metres. Now the women's 18 years and over 200 metres breaststroke final. Lane 0 is Cora Lanham for Street and District. Lane 1, Caris O'Reilly for City of Sheffield. Lane 2, Sophie Moore for Crawley. Lane 3, Camelia Stoimanova for Swansea University. Lane 4, Sienna Robinson, Loughborough University. Lane 5, Maya Hall, Northumberland and Durham Performance. Lane 6, Sophie Brassington for Mount Kelly. Lane 7, Emily Farr, University of Surrey. Lane 8, Georgia Gussie for Plymouth Leander. And in lane 9 for Guildford City, Louise Bresler. Our fastest swimmer in the heat, Sienna Robinson, 2:31.92. We only had 3 personal bests in the heats, lanes 8, 7 and 0. So those swimmers obviously swimming hard to get into this final. And that may well mean we've got something to come from the swimmers in the middle lanes, especially if we get a really good race going here. The women's 18 years and over 200 metres breaststroke final. Lane 4, and Sienna Robinson rises first. Sienna Robinson in lane 4, looking good. And in lane 3, Camelia Stoimanova, also off to a really good start on this first 50 metres. 2 lanes from the top of the pool there, Georgia Gussie also going well. And at the bottom of the pool, lane 1, Caris O'Reilly. So we've completed the first 50 metres, 150 to go, and Sienna Robinson already leading by over a body length and looking very, very strong, into a very good rhythm. Probably a quicker rhythm than anybody else, certainly pulling back an awful lot of water and kicking a lot of water behind with every stroke. Then Camelia Stoimanova is in second place, with Maya Hall in lane 5 in 4th, and lane 1, Caris O'Reilly in 3rd at the turn. Sienna Robinson out in front, 1:10.24 at that turn. A 2 3/4 ahead of anybody else. And it'll be a great feeling to swim there and realise you can't see anyone else in your peripheral vision. You'll only see them when you come to turn at the end of this 50 metres. Lane 6, Sophie Brassington swimming up well here. But Stoimanova still in second and O'Reilly in third. Well, between them just 3/100ths of a second at that turn. Hall, Brassington far in 4th, 5th and 6th at that turn. Sienna Robinson looking good. Loughborough University swimmers cheering every time she lifts her head out of the water when they know she can hear. And we've got a really interesting race for the silver developing here between Camelia Stoimanova and Caris O'Reilly, and don't rule out Maya Hall. Sienna Robinson will be the champion in lane 4. She's going to win this. Keep an eye on the time then as she comes in to win in 2:28.23. Silver's going to be Stoimanova, but who's going to get the bronze? Caris O'Reilly in 3rd, Maya Hall just outside. There's our winner, Sienna Robinson. Thumbs up. 2:28.23. 3 seconds quicker than she swam in the heats. Not far outside her PB. Second there was Sophie Moore second there, Camelia Stoimanova, 2:31.92. Just outside her PB, but quicker than she swam this morning. And Caris O'Reilly swimming 2:32.31, a new PB for the bronze medal there. Great swimming so far. We've had some brilliant finals. Let's present our medals for the swimmers so far. Let's give them their rewards and let's celebrate the performances we've seen in this heat, in this final session here tonight, the final session of the week in this Speedo Aquatics GB Summer Championships. We have got medals ceremonies coming up next, so we'll be rewarding swimmers in the men's 400 metres freestyle events for the age groups, the mixed classifications as well in the 50 metres freestyle. And that's all coming up next, the medal ceremonies.
The medal ceremony for the men's 13-14 years 400 metres freestyle. The medals will be presented by Sean Dawson, World Aquatics referee. Joint silver medalists. Representing Portsmouth North Sea, Maka Yakno. And representing Millfield, Rock Bella Obios. Gold medalist and British Summer Champion, representing Millfield, Caden Frampton. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The medal ceremony for the men's 15 years, 400 meters freestyle. Bronze medalist, representing Ramsbottom, Samuel Sutcliffe. Silver medalist, representing Wickham District, Monty Smith. Gold medalist and British Summer Champion, representing Stockport Metro, Daniel Codaverde. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The medal ceremony for the men's 16 years, 400 meters freestyle. Bronze medalist, representing Guildford City, Morgan Davies. Silver medalist, representing Camden Swiss Cottage, Llewellyn Porter. Gold medalist and British Summer Champion, representing the City of Liverpool, Ethan Kelly. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The medal ceremony for the men's 17 years, 400 meters freestyle. Bronze medalist, representing Leicester Sharks, James Raw. Silver medalist, representing Royal Tunbridge Wells Monson, Hayden Annan. Gold medalist and British Summer Champion, representing Tigers Jersey, Samuel Sterry. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The medal ceremony for the men's 18 years and over, 400 meters freestyle. Bronze medalist, representing Loughborough University, Ruben Robotham Keating. Silver medalist, representing Millfield, Alexander Sargent. Gold medalist and British Summer Champion, representing Loughborough University, Tyler Melbourne Smith. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The medal ceremony for the women's multi-classification 50 meters freestyle. Bronze medalist, representing Northampton, Scarlett Humphrey. Silver medalist in a new British record time, representing the city of Cambridge, Claire Connon. Gold medalist and British summer champion, representing Royal Tunbridge Wells Monson, Callie Ann Warrington. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The medal ceremony for the men's multi-classification 50 meters freestyle. Bronze medalist, representing Worcester, Matthew Redfern. Silver medalist, representing Basildon and Phoenix, Rowan Brennan. Gold medalist and British summer champion, representing Portsmouth North Sea, Thomas Navarro Barber. Please put your hands together for your medalists.
And we come back to the pool now for our next age group finals. And the next round of finals will be for men's 200 meters backstroke. Remember, we've got plenty of races still to come. I think we're giving 32 gold medals in this finals session, and the last 4 of them will be in the medley relays. So we will culminate tonight with 4 medley relays. You'll see so many of the big swimmers that we've seen performing this week, giving their final swims of this Aquatics GB Summer Championships. And here we go now with the men's 13-14 years 200 metres backstroke final. Lane 0 for City of Leicester is Jack Smith. Lane 1 for Portsmouth North Sea, Makar Yakno. Lane 2, Benjamin McDougall for Wickham District. Lane 3 is Nikolai Sisnitz for City of Glasgow. Lane 4, Zander Tovey for Millfields. Lane 5, Austin Manley for Repton. Lane 6, Dominic Bartoletti for Repton. Lane 7, Noah Cartledge for Biddulph. Lane 8, William Davis for Newquay Cormorants. And lane 9 is Hayden Sanders for Bromley. Zander Tovey was our fastest qualifier in a PB time of 2:10.29 this morning. There were PBs as well for Nikolai Sisnet in lane 3 and Dominic Bartoletti in lane 6 in qualifying, and also lanes 9 and 0. The men's 13-14 years 200 metres backstroke final. Keep an eye on Zander Tovey in lane 4 for Millfield. He's given us some huge starts and turns this week, especially on the backstroke. Here we go. Away we go then, and an even bigger turn from Nikolai Sisnet in lane 3, getting away from everybody else there. That's a really brilliant start from Sisnet. Now swimming through, Austin Manley in lane 5 and Dominic Bartoletti in lane 6. This is 4 lengths of the pool, 200 metres of backstroke. And it's going to be lanes 4, 5 and 6 who are first to turn. Bartoletti just ahead of Manley and Tovey, and look at the turns here, and Cisnet also with a huge turn in lane 3. It could be the battle of the turns, this 200 metres backstroke final. Everybody looking like they're conserving energy in this first 100 metres of our leading pack. Certainly a little bit harder work in lane 7 for Noah Cartledge. He's probably working harder than anyone right now. Okay, we come to the halfway turn. And we're looking for those big turns again. Tovey staying under the water, so too Cisnet for a good 10 metres. And then up they pop and get into their strokes. Cisnet has certainly changed gear from that 100 metre turn, and so has Tovey. And Austin Manley is going with them. I think these three are probably going to swim themselves into the medal positions, unless Dominic Bartoletti has something to say about that. I think we've got our 3 medalists in 1, 2, 3 here at the turn. Xander Tovey first to the wall, Manley second, then Cisnet. And what have they got in the tank for the last 50 metres here? Nobody's going to catch Tovey, surely. A whole body length ahead and swimming away. Xander Tovey, he swam 2:10.29 this morning. He'll be looking to go quicker than that here. The silver medal is going to be won by Austin Manley and the bronze by Nikolai Cisnet, but we're looking at the clock here. We want to get under 2:10 here. Xander Tovey 2:06.72. Austin Manley 2:08.55. Nikolai Cisnet 2:10.87. Xander Tovey, the gold medal winner in the 200 metres freestyle at these championships, and now the gold medal winner in the 200 back. And that's the way to celebrate becoming an Aquatics GB Summer Champion. Xander Tovey 2:06.72, 3.5 seconds quicker than he swam in the heats when he set a new PB. Austin Manley was second in 2:08.55, and Nikolai Cisnet third, 2:10.87, which is 3.5 seconds quicker than he's ever swum. So PB's there. Fourth place, Dominic Bartoletti with a 2:12. That was a PB for fourth place too. And in fifth, Makar Yakno 2:15.32. Faster than he swam in the heats. Confirmation then of the results. Xander Tovey is the winner in 2:06.72. And there will be other personal bests further down that results list as well. So good swimming for everyone who got a PB there. Now it's the men's 15 years 200 metres backstroke final. And in lane 0 is Ethan Thorpe for Basildon and Phoenix. Lane 1, Toby Nakamura Drew for Plymouth Leander. Lane 2, Finley Richardson for Guildford City. Lane 3, Ross Edwards, City of Cardiff. Lane 4 is Jensen Owen, City of Sheffield. Lane 5, Finley Bruce for Perth City. Lane 6, Monty Smith for Wickham District. Lane 7, Samuel Mills for Soundwell. Lane 8, Finn Adams for Teddington. And lane 9 for Millfield, Wilfred Lee. Jensen Owen swam 2:08.77, a PB in the heats. Ross Edwards in lane 3 also had a PB in the heats, 2:10.37. Finley Bruce, our second fastest qualifier, was just outside his personal best this morning. It's the men's 15 years 200 metres backstroke final. So you're allowed up to 15 metres underwater, but no more. Your head must break the surface before that red marker on the lane ropes. And what a start for Toby Nakamura-Drew for Plymouth Leander in lane 1. Lanes 4 and 5, Jensen Owen and Finley Bruce swimming up now to move into the medal positions, and Finn Adams in lane 8 going well on the far side as well as we turn here. Bruce, Owen, Edwards, Adams, Nakamura, Drew at the turn. And out of the turn, lanes 4 and 5, Jensen Owen and Finley Bruce out in front. Ross Edwards in 3 is keeping himself in contention here. And also in contention, Finn Adams in 4th place at the moment. Halfway then, the 100-metre turn. Owen, Bruce, Edwards, Adams at the turn. And now Owen, Bruce and Edwards are moving away. They look like our medal winners. Owen and Bruce obviously fighting for the gold medal. But I wonder if Ross Edwards has enough in the tank as well to come through and maybe challenge for silver. The final turn, it's Owen, then Bruce, and then Edwards. And they come up now and they swim for home. And Jensen Owen's looking great, really good. His shoulders looking very free. Looks like he's getting a huge reach behind his head on every stroke. Finley Bruce is fighting back, but it's going to be Jensen Owen to win the gold medal. A PB for him would be 2:08.77 or better. He's going to break that by a long way, 2:06.87. Finley Bruce gets the silver. And there's our winner, Jensen Owen, 2:06.87. 1.9 seconds quicker than his previous best. Congratulated there by Finley Bruce, who was the silver medal winner, 2:07.87. That's almost a 2-second PB. Ross Edwards in 3rd. He didn't miss out on the silver medal by much. Ross Edwards, 2:08.00. That's a 2.37 second personal best. Toby Nakamura-Drew also almost a 4-second PB there. Finn Adams, who was going so well throughout that race, 2:11.9. That's a 2-second PB. I'll tell you what, there were great swims there right across the pool. So that's great swimming. It's not just a medalist who get PBs. PBs certainly help if you want a medal. But if you swim faster than ever before at these championships, you know you've got your preparation just right. Men's 16 years, 200 metres backstroke final now. Lane 0, Martin Yankoff is Repson swimmer. Lane 1 is Ben Uff from Mount Kelly. Lane 2, Jack Arnold from Millfields. Lane 3, Henry Taylor for Stockport Metro. Lane 4 is Isaac Thompson for Tigers. No swimmer in 5, Daniel Ransom in 6. Lane 7, Oliver Baskerville for Hatfields. Lane 8, Joseph Box for City of Birmingham. And lane 9, Oliver Davis Tootil for City of Sheffield. So unusually, an empty lane in a final in lane 5. That's obviously a late withdrawal, or possibly no reserve around and available. Normally if somebody withdraws, then we get a replacement for the final, the 11th fastest swimmer. Not on this occasion though. So 9 swimmers in this final. The men's 16 years, 200 metres backstroke, and we're looking for a time of 2:04 or better to win this, I would think. good start in lane 6 from Daniel Ransom. And up he comes in that yellow cap. Also a good start in lane 3 for Henry Taylor, Stockport Metro. Those are the fastest two swimmers at the moment. Ransom is moving away. And he swam like this in the heats this morning. He got off to a really good start, Daniel Ransom, and then swam a 2:08 to qualify for this final. Ransom, Taylor and Thompson, our first three at the turn then after 50 metres. And already these three opening up a significant lead over the rest. In 4th place right now in lane 2, Jack Arnold for Millfield, or maybe in lane 7, Oliver Baskerville for Hatfield. But those two are racing for 4th because Daniel Ransom is well clear, followed by Isaac Thompson and Henry Taylor. And underwater of that turn, look at that, Isaac Thompson closing in on Ransom, and now picking up the pace in lane 4. Isaac Thompson looking very strong with every stroke. He's got the quickest stroke right now in the pool, Isaac Thompson. Daniel Ransom looking a little more leisurely, certainly powerful Ransom, but not as many strokes per minute as we're getting from Thompson. And they turn virtually together, and Thompson's got the momentum. Watch this turn, Thompson underwater, going a full 10 metres or so, and he's now in the lead here, Isaac Thompson. That was a great turn. Thompson swimming a great second half of this 200 metres backstroke. Daniel Ransom is not out of this yet, though he's fighting back, and Ransom's looking good. These two swimmers, they'll be aware that they are side by side, and Ransom looks like he's going to hold on as we get into the last 5 metres. They're going to reach for the wall together. It's Ransom 2:04.54, Isaac Thompson 2:04.6, and third Henry Taylor for 2:06.53. That's our winner, Daniel Ransom. He had a silver in the 50 metres backstroke and a 100 breaststroke silver as well. Now he's got a gold in the 200 metres backstroke. What a close race, 6/100ths of a second between Ransom and Thompson. Henry Taylor 2:06.53, a 1.5 second personal best. Jack Arnold there in 4th. I'm pretty sure that was a PB, 2:07.8, yes it was. Now the final of the men's 17 years 200 metres backstroke. You just saw there Finley Pope for Ramsbottom. That's Fergus Thompson now for Mount Kelly. Lane 2, Harvey Reid, City of Birmingham. Lane 3, Toby Godsell for Millfields. Lane 4, Bryden Byrne for Mount Kelly. In 5, Dennis Mialkowski for Royal Tunbridge Wells Monson. In 6, Jamie Gray, Plymouth Leander. In 7, Adam White from Millfields. In 8, Benjamin Guthrie for City of Milton Keynes. And in 9, Joseph Adams for Chelsea and Westminster. Fastest time in qualifying was 2:04.93. The only swimmers who set PBs this morning were Harvey Reid in lane 2 and Joseph Adams in lane 9. Everybody else qualifying with times a little outside their personal bests. Now's the time for everybody to bring their A game. The men's 17 years 200 metres backstroke final. Joseph Adams in lane 9 there, seemed to get away from the wall quicker than anyone, and he's had a really great start, I think, as well. But a great start as well for Dennis Mialkowski in 5, and even better in lane 3 for Toby Godsell. And already I think we're seeing evidence that some of these swimmers have got more to give in this final than they did in the heats this morning. Godsall in lane 3 is going to be a long way clear at the 50-metre turn. Almost 3/4 of a second the lead then. Godsall over Finley Pope. And Godsall has pretty much swum his way out of everybody's vision. The other swimmers won't be aware now that he's ahead of them. You can't really see anyone who's swimming in front of you on backstroke. You can only see the swimmers who are behind you. Godsall looking really good. There's a nice bounce to his stroke as he comes into this 100-metre turn. Turning there in 59.85. Ahead of Miałkowski and Byrne, the two swimmers in the middle of the pool, and a great turn there for Miałkowski. But look at this swimming from Toby Godsall. Really powerful. The shoulders coming right out of the water on every stroke and looking very free as the arms are placed in the water behind his head. Godsall turning then for the last time in first place and looking strong, looking like he can hang on to this, I think. Good turn from Godsall. Then it's Byrne and Miałkowski. Now a really good time to win this final would be under 2:04. We're surely going to see a time quicker than that here to win it. Toby Godsall looking really good. It's going to be gold for Millfield, silver for Mount Kelly for Bryden Byrne, and a bronze from Miałkowski. What's the time going to be? Toby Godsall 2:02.69, Bryden Byrne 2:04.03, Dennis Miałkowski 2:05.02. Toby Godsall sets a new PB. That's the first time he's swum quicker than 2:03. And he is the men's 17 years 200 metres backstroke champion there. Bryden Byrne 2:05.03, quicker than he swam in the heats. Dennis Miałkowski 2:05.02, also improving on his heat time, so that's a season's best. Jamie Gray 2:05.71, PB there for Gray in fourth place. We have one more final of men's 200 metres backstroke to come then. It's the men's 18 years and over category. In lane 0, City of Leeds, Charlie Broom. Lane 1, Oliver Pope for Thanet. Lane 2, Edward Marshall Whittles for Chelsea and Westminster. Lane 3, Oscar Dodds for Tigers. Lane 4, Samuel Greenbank. Listen to the cheers for the City of Sheffield swimmer at Ponds Forge. Lane 5, Adam Graham for Millfield. Lane 6, Harry Nicholson, Newcastle. Lane 7 is Andrew Brodie for Edinburgh University. Lane 8, Jamie Ferguson for the University of Aberdeen Performance. And lane 9, David Annis, the Royal Wolverhampton School. Samuel Greenbank has a PB around the 2-minute mark in this 200 metres backstroke. And if he swims like that, well, I think it will be difficult for anyone to go with him. Harry Nicholson might be able to do something like that as well. So lanes 4 and 6, we would probably expect to swim out in front. And if anyone goes with lanes 4 and 6 with Greenbank and Nicholson, you know they are swimming very well. It's the men's 18 years and over 200 metres backstroke final. And our swimmers here then, looking for the big starts. Some of these swimmers will get close to 15 metres underwater off the start, and you saw that there, but the head must break the surface before that 15-metre mark. Lane 6 here, Harry Nicholson, as we expected, off to a good start, and Samuel Greenbank in lane 4. Between them, Adam Graham is facing the challenge and swimming with them over the first 50 then. These three already look like they are breaking away, but Edward Marshall Whittles for Chelsea and Westminster, 3 lanes from the bottom, is in contention as well. And also in lane 7, Andrew Brodie for Edinburgh University. We come up to the halfway turn in this final, and it's Greenbank, Graham and Nicholson. Brodie and Marshall Whittles are still in contention here. They're doing pretty well, and it looks like Harry Nicholson has been left behind by the swimmers in 4 and 5, Greenbank and Graham. And with Nicholson left behind, there's a chance for Andrew Brodie to get up here, I think, for a bronze medal. Brodie and Marshall Whittles will be hoping for a good 50 here to finish off, and they might be in with a chance of a medal. Samuel Greenbank, though, first to turn in 1:29.1, and he is going to be close here to his PB. Samuel Greenbank has never swum under 2 minutes for the 200 back. That might be on here. It might. And in lane 5, Adam Graham going well then for the silver medal. Harry Nicholson has got away. He's going to get the bronze. Are we going to get the first sub 2 minute swim here for Samuel Greenbank? It's very close. 2:00.59. So close. Adam Graham 2:01.45. Samuel Greenbank 2:00.59. It's a season best swim, so he's got to be pleased with that. Well done to our winner there, Samuel Greenbank. Oliver Pope got 4th there in 2:04.53. That completes our men's 200 metres backstroke finals. We are now going to have a break from the pool to reward the achievements of our swimmers in this final ceremony, in this final session, I should say. Next on the pool side, we get to celebrate some great swims that we've seen so far, because we have medal ceremonies coming up next. And after the medal ceremonies, when we come back to the pool, we will be swimming 100 metre butterfly age group races for women. Onto the
Silver medalist, representing Maidstone, Olivia Quiller. Gold medalist and British summer champion, representing the city of Birmingham, Olivia Robbins. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The medal ceremony for the women's 15 years 200 meters breaststroke. Bronze medalist, representing the city of Salford, Anastasia Musset. Silver medalist, representing Sevenoaks, Imogen Miles. Gold medalist and British summer champion, representing Torvine Dolphins, Theodora Taylor. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The medal ceremony for the women's 16 years 200 meters breaststroke. Bronze medalist representing the city of Cardiff, Mari Gibson. Silver medalist representing Maxwell, Holly Waymond. Gold medalist and British summer champion representing Repton, Mably Collier. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The medal ceremony for the women's 17 years 200 meters breaststroke. Bronze medalist representing Leicester Sharks, Anna Farr. Silver medalist representing Guildford City, Charlotte Cope. Gold medalist and British summer champion representing the city of Norwich, Ellen Eccleston. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The medal ceremony for the women's 18 years and over 200 meters breaststroke. Bronze medalist representing the city of Sheffield, Caris O'Reilly. Silver medalist representing Swansea University, Camelia Stoimanova. Gold medalist and British summer champion representing Loughborough University, Sienna Robinson. Please put your hands together for your medalists.
And we come back to the pool then for more finals in this our last session of these championships. Thank you for watching. Thank you for staying with us for so many of these sessions. I hope you've really enjoyed the performances from the swimmers. I can promise you fireworks to come in our final 4 races tonight when we have the medley relays, and we'll see leads changing hands and swimmers really enjoying being part of a team. So that will be our big finale. That's what we're building towards. We've got women's 100 meters butterfly finals to come next. That will be followed by the men's 50 meter butterfly age groups. We'll have mixed classification 100 meter butterfly finals as well before we finish off with those medley relays. of the results, waiting for all of the times to be confirmed. But Lydia Cordell, she won that race with the turn there halfway through that 100 metres. Brilliant, brilliant swimming from Lydia Cordell. There wasn't much in it, so that turn would have been crucial. Now the women's 15 years 100 metre butterfly final, and our finalists are Delilah Martin in lane 0 for Hazelmere, Evie Mackey in lane 1 for South Lanarkshire, lane 2 Abby Roscoe for Wirral Metro, lane 3 Madeline Hine for Royal Tunbridge Wells Monson, lane 4 is Edith Price for Mount Kelly, lane 5 Amelie Smith for Royal Tunbridge Wells Monson, lane 6 is Abigail McInerney for Inverclyde, lane 7 Lucia Lesty for City of Salford, lane 8 Honor Luckhurst for Preston, and lane 9 Jasmine Carter for Basildon and Phoenix. And you can see there the times in the heats this morning. Edith Price 62.25. Off we go then, the women's 15 years 100 metres butterfly final. And last to rise in lane 5 there was Amelie Smith, but a great start in lane 0, Delilah Martin. And Evie Mackey in lane 1, going well along this first 50 as well. Now lanes 4 and 5, Edith Price and Amelie Smith coming to the fore. But it will be first to turn Edith Price, followed by Martin and then Smith. Price and Smith in the middle of the pool then, and Martin on the near sides, but coming through now very strongly in lane 3, Madeline Hines. And Madeline Hines is what, breathing every 3 strokes, I think. Interesting technique. Also in contention here in 6 and 7, Abigail McInerney and Lucia Lesty. Our winner is going to be Edith Price, ahead of Amelie Smith, and Lucia Lesty gets the bronze. That was a great final 50 in lane 7 from Lesty. Edith Price 61.86 to win gold. Amelie Smith 62.26 for the silver medal. That's a 1 second PB for Amelie Smith. Lucia Lesty, she swam 62.98, a quarter of a second PB there as well. So Edith Price winning the golds. Now the women's 16 years 100 metres butterfly final. Lane 0, Phoebe Cooper, City of Sheffield. Lane 1, Liana Nightingale Ellis for Royal Tunbridge Wells Monson. Lane 2 is Gracie Owen for Torfin Dolphins Performance. Lane 3, Jessica Huggins for Poole. Lane 4, Sierra Broadbelt for Mount Kelly. Lane 5, Evelyn Toy for Bristol Penguin Olympic. Lane 6, Seren Talantai for Northumberland and Durham Performance. Lane 7 is Coco Croxford for South Lanarkshire. Lane 8, Alyssa Lowe for City of Leicester. And lane 9, Katie Oliver for Aaron Tridents. Did you see the times these swimmers swam in the heats? Only 0.88 of a second between our fastest qualifier and our 10th fastest qualifier. Anyone here is capable of winning a medal. This could be a very, very, very close race indeed. It's the women's 16 years 100 metres butterfly final, and I think everyone is a contender in this race. Big start in lane 4 for Sierra Broadbelt, and in lane 0 for Phoebe Cooper. Cooper at the moment slightly in the leads. Evelyn Toy in lane 5, also going well there. And in lane 3 as well, Jessica Huggins right up with the leaders. Let's see who turns first then. It's Cooper ahead of Toy, Huggins and Talentire. And now we swim for home. Massive turn in lane 4 for Sierra Broadbelt. But she's going to need to deliver on top of the wall if she's going to come through and win a medal here, because our leader is Evelyn Toy in 5. And in fact, our leader is in lane 0, Phoebe Cooper. Phoebe Cooper in lane 0. Are the swimmers in the middle aware of that? Cooper is definitely going to win a medal with this swim. I can't see anybody else catching her. She's going to win the gold medal in lane 0, Phoebe Cooper, in 61.30. Phoebe Cooper's the winner then. Seren Talentire and Sierra Broadbelt share second place, so they both get silver medals. Well, Phoebe Cooper just takes that in her stride. Phoebe Cooper previously had silver in the 400 metres freestyle. And we'll get confirmation then of the results. Sierra Broadbelt and Seren Talentire both in 62.11. Evelyn Toy 62.35. Well, when I said anyone could win a medal, I think that's reflected in the fact that the gold medal came from lane 0. Have we had a gold medal in lane 0 before this week? I'm not sure we have. That may well have been a first. A great swim there. And Phoebe Cooper had a brilliant start to that race. Now the women's 17 years 100 metres butterfly final. In lane 0, Ellie Kennington for Plymouth Leander. Lane 1 is Sophie Trail for Stockport Metro. Lane 2, Catherine Renfrew for Perth City. Lane 3, Sky Carter, Basildon and Phoenix. Lane 4, our fastest qualifier in 61.82, Blythe Kinsman for Mount Kelly. Lane 5, Lily Grover for the Royal Wolverhampton School. Lane 6, Charlotte Smith for Norwich Swan. Lane 7 is Isla Jones for City of Sheffield. Lane 8, Poppy Lawrence for Leatherhead. And lane 9 is Susie McNair for Stirling. Blythe Kinsman then 61.82 in the heats. Lily Grover 62.10. Sky Carter is a contender here as well in lane 3 with a 62.5 this morning. And Charlotte Smith as well in lane 6, who's from a season's best in the heats of 63.03. It's the women's 17 years 100 metres butterfly final. So we're looking at a winning time here, are we, of 61 seconds. Could somebody swim any quicker than that? 3 swimmers emerging in the middle of the pool then in the early stages. In 6, Charlotte Smith. In 5, Lily Grover. And in 4, Blythe Kinsman. And also there, Sky Carter in 3. But out in front, Lily Grover at the turn. 28.34, and she's got a brilliant turn off there. Kinsman got a really decent turn, but Kinsman's going to have to work very hard in lane 4 to come back here. because Lily Grover is looking fantastic. Look at this, Lily Grover in the blue cap in lane 5 for the Royal Wolverhampton School. They're queuing up on this side of the pool to try and catch her. Blythe Kinsman, Sky Carter and Catherine Renfrew. But I don't think they will. I think they're fighting for the silver medal. Lily Grover's going to win this one. What's the time going to be? 61.17 and another tie for silver. Blythe Kinsman and Sky Carter. Lily Grover, though, is the champion. 61.17. Almost a second quicker than ever before there. Lily Grover, brilliant swimming. Sky Carter and Blythe Kinsman, 61.61. For Blythe Kinsman, that's a PB. And both our silver medalists swimming faster than they did in the heats. Now the women's 18 years and over 100 metres butterfly final. Lane 0 there, Stella McCarty for City of Glasgow. Lane 1, Erica Pasakinskaita for Newham and University of East London. Lane 2, Jessica Lawton for City of Bristol. Lane 3, Shola Robinson, City of Sheffield. Lane 4, our fastest qualifier, Holly Widows for Mount Kelly, 60.51 in the heats. Lane 5, Shannon Stott, City of Sheffield. Lane 6, Madeline Robertson, University of Stirling. Lane 7, City of Cardiff's Duru Tanier. Lane 8, Georgina Pryor for Derby Excel. And lane 9 is Eliza Pinkston for Stockport Metro. I wonder if we could see a sub 60 second time in this final. Is that what it's going to take to win the gold medal in the women's 18 years and over 100 metres butterfly? This is the final then. Lane 4 off to a good start there, Holly Widows. And I suppose if you want to win the gold medal in this race, you're going to have to make a good start, because it's going to take a very, very good time to win it. Georgina Pryor going well, 2 lanes from the top of the picture for Derby Excel. And also swimming up here as we get into the last 5 metres in lane 7, Duru Tanier. It's Widows, Pryor, then Tanier at the turn. And a massive turn there in lane 8 from Georgina Pryor. It's Pryor and Widows, the leading 2. Now Georgina Pryor's PB is somewhere around the 62 second mark, I believe. And she is looking like a gold medal winner here, unless Holly Widows has got something in the tank in the last 5. It's going to be close, but Widows is finishing very strong. She gets it. Holly Widows in 59.97, and we do get a gold medal time under 60 seconds. Holly Widows, well, it was all in the last 10 metres. After 90 metres, she was in second place. But in the last 10, coming through, 59.97. Georgina Pryor, 60.33. Shannon Stott gets the bronze in 60.61. That was a quick final, very quick final, and we did get a winner under 60 seconds then. And to win a medal of any colour, it had to be under 61 in that final. So well done to our medalists there. Let's have a look at what's coming up on the schedule then. We've got 50 metres butterfly finals for men. And you can see we're about halfway through here. Men's 50 metres butterfly, they will be age group finals. We'll have 4 of those. We have 100-meter butterfly finals for the mixed classifications for women's and men's. And then we have those final 4 relays. 2 in the men's 4x100 meters in medley relay, and 2 in the women's 4x100 meters individual. I keep saying individual medley. In the medley relay. Okay, we've got medal ceremonies next. Let's get our presentations up to date. Let's reward the athletes who've given us medal performances. Medal ceremonies now.
Before we get to the ceremonies, let's have a look at who we've got in the crowd. Give us a wave if you see yourselves on the big screen. Hello, nice to see you. Again, more pink. Pink seems to be the way to get on the screen, actually. Okay, medal presentations should be ready to go. This is the medal ceremony for the women's 13-14 years 100 meters butterfly. The medals will be presented by Helen Whittle, Speedo Aquatics GB Summer Championships Technical Director. Bronze medalist, representing Basildon and Phoenix, Amelia Fenner. Silver medalist, representing Harrogate, Lois Childs. Gold medalist and British Summer Champion, representing Repton, Lydia Cordell. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The medal ceremony for the women's 15 years 100 meters butterfly. Bronze medalist, representing the city of Salford, Lucia Lesty. Silver medalist, representing Royal Tunbridge Wells, Monson, Amelie Smith. Gold medalist and British Summer Champion, representing Mount Kelly, Edith Price. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The medal ceremony for the women's 16 years 100 meters butterfly. Joint silver medalists, representing Mount Kelly, Sierra Broadbelt. And representing Northumberland and Durham Performance, Seren Talentire. Gold medalist and British Summer Champion, representing the city of Sheffield, Phoebe Cooper. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The medal ceremony for the women's 17 years 100 meters butterfly. Joint silver medalists, representing Basildon and Phoenix, Sky Carter. And representing Mount Kelly, Blythe Kinsman. Gold medalist and British Summer Champion, representing the Royal Wolverhampton School, Lily Grover. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The medal ceremony for the women's 18 years and over 100 meters butterfly. Bronze medalist, representing the city of Sheffield, Shannon Stott. Silver medalist, representing Derby XL, Georgina Pryor. Gold medalist and British Summer Champion, representing Mount Kelly, Holly Widows. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The medal ceremony for the men's 13-14 years 200 meters backstroke. Bronze medalist, representing the city of Glasgow, Nikolai Cisnet. Silver medalist, representing Repton, Austin Manley. Gold medalist and British Summer Champion, representing Millfield, Xander Tovey. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The medal ceremony for the men's 15 years 200 meters backstroke. Bronze medalist, representing the city of Cardiff, Ross Edwards. Silver medalist, representing Perth City, Finley Bruce. Gold medalist and British Summer Champion, representing the city of Sheffield, Jensen Owen. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The medal ceremony for the men's 16 years 200 meters backstroke. Bronze medalist, representing Stockport Metro, Henry Taylor. Silver medalist, representing Tigers jersey, Isaac Thompson. Gold medalist and British Summer Champion, representing the city of Leeds, Daniel Ransom. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The medal ceremony for the men's 17 years 200 meters backstroke. Bronze medalist, representing Royal Tunbridge Wells Monson, Denis Milakovsky. Silver medalist, representing Mount Kelly, Bryden Byrne. Gold medalist and British summer champion, representing Millfield, Toby Godsell. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The medal ceremony for the men's 18 years and over 200 meters backstroke. Bronze medalist, representing Newcastle, Harry Nicholson. Silver medalist, representing Millfield, Adam Graham. Gold medalist and British summer champion, representing the city of Sheffield, Samuel Greenbank. Please put your hands together for your medalists.
So we go back to the pool now then, and we have age groups finals now for men's 50 metres butterfly. We have 4 of these to come. The 13s and 14s don't swim the 50 metres at these championships. So our finalists, our youngest finalists, are in the 15 years age group, and that's Toby Nakamura-Drew for Plymouth Leander in lane 0. Lane 1, Andrew Hunter for Cleethorpes District. Lane 2, Owen Wilson for Ramsbottom. And lane 3, also for Ramsbottom, Samuel Sutcliffe. In lane 4, Ethan Soppett-Moss for Corby. In 5, Colton Dorfeld for Millfield. In 6, Jose Rodriguez for Millfield as well. Lane 7 is Thomas Woofenden for City of Leeds. Lane 8, Thomas Swales for Nova Centurion. And lane 9, Oliver Linehan for Reeds. You've got to swim under 25 seconds here to win the gold medal. You might have to swim under 25 seconds to get a medal. Could that possibly happen? Under 25 seconds to get a medal. Certainly under 25 to win gold, I would think. And that is really going to be going some. There's not very much room for error in this. The men's 15 years, 50 metres butterfly final. You might not be able to win this race at the start, but you could lose it. And there was a good start there in lane 3 for Samuel Sutcliffe, and an even better one for Ethan Soppett-Moss. And Soppett-Moss is out in front. Is Ethan Soppett-Moss going to breathe many times? He's breathing, every 4 strokes. He's out in front here. Ethan Soppett-Moss, he's got his head down here. He's going to win it. Second is going to be Dorfeld. What's the time going to be? 24.6. And Dorfeld 25.1 for silver. Ethan Soppett-Moss 24.60 seconds. And that is an English record time, I believe, for Ethan Soppett-Moss, 24.60 for the 15-year age group. So well done to him. Second was Colton Dorfeld in 25.10. And then Samuel Sutcliffe got the bronze. Now the men's 16 years 50 metre butterfly finalists. Lane 0, Achilles Bello for Elmbridge Phoenix. Lane 1, Harry Chandler, the Royal Wolverhampton School. Lane 2, Ralph Sariki for Mount Kelly. Lane 3, Joshua Shepherd for Thurrock. In lane 4, Abdul Jabbar Adama for Mount Kelly. And in 5, Dean Fern for Aberdeen Dolphins. In 6, Theodore Rogers for Worcester. In 7, Matthew Just for City of Leeds. And lane 8, Elliot's done it for Swim Bournemouth. And lane 9, Alessandro D'Onofrio for Mount Kelly. Now look at lane 5 here, Dean Fern. He didn't swim in the 200 metres backstroke final, which I assume means he wanted to give everything to this final. And if he's got something to give here, we could be in for an almighty race in lanes 4 and 5 between Adama and Fern. Men's 16 years, 50 metres butterfly final then. Lanes 4 and 5, the lanes to watch. Adama had a great start in the heat, but Fern's got a great start here as well. And they are swimming together. There's a race for the bronze medal as well, of course, and Joshua Shepherd looks like he's in a good position for that. And maybe Theodore Rogers. But watch the centre lanes. Very little to choose between Fern and Adama. And they're going for it right to the wall. Who's going to get the touch here? It's Adama, 24.13. Then Fern, 24.29. What a race, what a race. Theodore Rogers got the bronze, 24.13. Dean Fern with the second place in 24.29 and Theodore Rogers 25.01. That's a personal best. Joshua Shepherd didn't get a medal and he swam 25.09. That was a great race. Great race. Now the men's 17 years 50 metre butterfly final. Lane 0, Thomas Parrott from Mount Kelly. Lane 1 is Rio Dowdu for Kingston upon Hull. Lane 2, Cheng Ziduan for Royal Tunbridge Wells Monson. Lane 3, Ethan Richards Knights for Chalfont Otters. Lane 4, Joseph Way for Mount Kelly. Lane 5, Matthew Hamilton for Plymouth Leander. Lane 6 is Jack Brown for Plymouth Leander. So teammates side by side. Lane 7, Miles Kinlan for City of Sheffield. Lane 8 is Ben Gooch for Worcester. And lane 9, Zach Slater for the East Lothian swim team. Our fastest swimmers qualifying here in 4 and 5, both with personal best this morning. 25.08 for Joseph Way, 25.3 for Matthew Hamilton. It's the men's 17 years, 50 metres butterfly final. Looks like a good start in lane 4 there for Joseph Way, and an even better one in 3 for Ethan Richards Knights. Also up in contention here in lane 6 is Jack Brown, and coming through now Matthew Hamilton in 5. It looks like he's got a decisive lead here. It looks like Hamilton's gold medal, and silver then for Joseph Way. Bronze Jack Brown, 25.09, but the winning time 24.55. And I tell you what, Matthew Hamilton, with an 0.8 of a second PB there, will be delighted to get under 25 seconds to win that gold medal. And Joseph Way as well, both under 25 seconds for the first time. Jack Brown, 25.09, a PB for the bronze medal. So that's PBs for all our medalists. Chung Ji-duan with 25.17, and that's a PB as well. All 4 swimmers first to fourth, and there will have been other PBs in that final too. On to the men's 18 years and over 50 metre butterfly final. Lane 0, Tom Robertson for Edinburgh University. Lane 1 for the City of Brighton and Hove, it's Aidan Cannon. Lane 2, Brodie, Gordon, Gibson for Edinburgh University. Then we have 2 University of Stirling swimmers. In lane 3, Brogan Hyde. And in lane 4, Jamie Robertson. Lane 5 is Shakil Jordani for the University of Birmingham. Lane 6, Christopher Finch for the University of Surrey. Lane 7, Brian Leong, Chelsea and Westminster. And we have another Chelsea and Westminster swimmer in lane 8. It's Nicholas Finch. And in lane 9, Sebastian Roars for Swansea University. Every one of these 10 swimmers swam under 25 seconds in the heats. 25.14 was the fastest of their times in the heats. That was Jamie Robertson in 4. You might have to go under 24 to win the gold in this one. It's going to be another very, very fast race. If it isn't under 24 seconds, it's going to be very, very close to it. The men's 18 years and over 50 metres butterfly final. Good reaction there in lane 4, I thought, for Jamie Robertson. Certainly he got away quicker than Shakil Jordani in the lane next to him, but now they're up and into their strokes. And in lane 3, Brogan Hyde is right up there. So too in lane 6, Christopher Finch. And in lane 7, Brian Leong. This is going to be so, so close to call. It looks like lane 4, Jamie Robertson just 24.22. Shakil Jordani 24.27. Brian Leong 24.38, so it was low, 24 seconds. Wait till you see the spread of times here between first and some of those other positions. Look, 24.22 to win it, 24.94, only 0.72 slower in 9th place. So 3/4 of a second covering most of the field there. That was another great final. Our next final in the pool will be mixed classification 100 metres butterflies, and then we've got the medley relays to come. Before that, we are going to have medal ceremonies.
More medal ceremonies on the way next. The medal ceremony for the men's 15 years, 50 metres butterfly. The medals will be presented by Helen Whittle, Speedo Aquatics GB Summer Championships Technical Director. Bronze medalist, representing Ramsbottom, Samuel Sutcliffe. Silver medalist, representing Millfield, Colton Dorfeld. Gold medalist and British Summer Champion in a new English record, representing Corby, Ethan Soppit-Moss. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The Medal ceremony for the men's 16 years, 50 meters butterfly. Bronze medalist representing Worcester, Theodore Rogers. Silver medalist representing Aberdeen Dolphins, Dean Fern. Gold medalist and British summer champion representing Mount Kelly, Abdul Jabbar Adama. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The medal ceremony for the men's 17 years, 50 meters butterfly. Bronze medalist representing Plymouth Leander, Jack Brown. Silver medalist representing Mount Kelly, Joseph Way. Gold medalist and British summer champion representing Plymouth Leander, Matthew Hamilton. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The medal ceremony for the men's 18 years and over, 50 meters butterfly. Bronze medalist representing Chelsea and Westminster, Brian Leon. Silver medalist representing Birmingham University, Shaquille Giordani. Gold medalist and British summer champion representing the University of Stirling, Jamie Robertson. Please put your hands together for your medalists.
And we go back to the pool now for more finals. Our next final is women's mixed classification 100 meters butterfly. And if you've been with us all the way through the competition this week, then you'll know we've got swimmers competing here, will be part of the Paralympics GB team next month. We've got Brock Whiston in lane 0. She'll be going to Paris. In lane 1, Tony Shaw also on the team. In lane 2, Callie Ann Warrington. She'll be going to the Paralympics. Lane 3, Poppy Maskill, also on the Paralympic team. Lane 4, Olivia Newman-Baronius, also Paralympic team member. Faye Rogers, another Paralympics GB team member for next month. Lane 6, Louise Fiddis, another Paralympics GB swimmer for next month. No swimmer in lane 7. We've got Megan Willis in lane 8. And in lane 9, Eliza Humphrey, who will also be going to Paris to swim for Great Britain next month. 8 Paralympics GB team members then in this final. 2 length of the pool butterfly. Yes, 14 category swimmers there. Louise Fiddis, Olivia Newman-Baronius and Poppy Maskill. And for S14 category swimmers, 800 points and above is considered to be world-class performance. For everybody else, 750 and above. And as you will see, It's the points that determine the order of the finish. It's not the swimmer who finishes first, it's the points they score within their classification. Every 2 years, the sport organisers take the world records as they stand. They set them in stone for 2 years. They say the world record time in each classification is worth 1,000 points, and then every performance in the world for 2 years is measured against that time. So that's how we calculate the points. This is the women's multi-classification 100 metres butterfly final. Our fastest swimmers measured against the clock are in the middle of the pool. Olivia Newman-Baronius in lane 4 swam 64.51 in the heats this morning. Faye Rogers 66.15. She's in lane 5. So we'll concentrate on those swimmers at the front of the competition here, and then we'll see what kind of points everybody scores. Not much between Olivia Newman-Baronius and Poppy Maskill at that turn. Keep an eye on lane 5. Faye Rogers may well come into contention as well here. And going well in lane 2, Callie Ann Warrington in the S10 classification for RTW Monson. In 5th at the moment, in lane 6 is Louise Fiddis. But remember, it's the points that are scored by each athlete, and we see them the instant they touch the wall. It's the points that determine the order of finish. Poppy Maskill touches first, 991 points. Olivia Newman-Baronius 958. Faye Rogers 983. Callie Ann Warrington 896. Louise Fiddis 818. Tony Shaw 791. Brock Whiston 857. Megan Willis 642 points. And I hope you realise these are world-class swims all the way across the pool. And coming in now, Eliza Humphrey in lane 9. What's her score? 605. Wow. Wow. Preparations for the Paralympic Games going brilliantly then for the Paralympics GB swimmers. 991 points for Poppy Maskill. And we've still got a month to go until the Paralympics. Faye Rogers 983 with a time of 105.85, and Olivia Newman-Baronius 958 points. And we've got to mention swimmers who've got over 750 there. Callie Ann Warrington, Brock Whiston, Louise Fiddis, Tony Shaw. Fantastic performances. Well, that was a brilliant final. And we now have the men's mixed classification 100 metres butterfly to follow that. The team that will represent Great Britain at the Paralympics next month contains 27 swimmers, and we've had 26 of those 27 swimmers preparing here. 19 of the squad were in Turkey last week at a training camp doing very, very hard training. Here are our finalists for the men's multi-classification 100 metres butterfly then. You saw Zach Sturgis, he'll be in lane 0. Then Harry Stewart for Plymouth Leander in lane 1. That's Mark Thompson there. He'll swim in lane 2. Rhys Darby in lane 3 for Novio Club Performance. In lane 5, we will have Stephen Clegg. Lane 6, Cameron Viencombe. Lane 7, Jude Gunner. We've got Oliver Carter in 8. Rio Rogers in lane 9. There's Rio Rogers for Basildon Phoenix. Lots of S14 category swimmers here, and you've got to get 800 or above to be considered swimming at world class level in the S14 category, and 750 upwards for the other classifications. And when I say world class, that means top 10 in the world, something like that when you get a world class swim. 4 swimmers in the heats this morning swam under 60 seconds for 100 metres butterfly. Let's hope we get swims like that. There won't be a wide spread of times in this final. Maybe 5 seconds or so between first and 10th place. Let's see how many swimmers we can get under 60 seconds. That would be good. That will be a benchmark for several of these swimmers. It's the men's multi-classification 100 meters butterfly final. Let's run through the swimmers in this final who are going to the Paralympic Games. You've got Will Ellards in lane 4, Stephen Clegg in 5, Rhys Darby in lane 3, Cameron Viencombe in 6, Mark Thompson in lane 2. We also have maybe everybody. I might have to concentrate on the race now. Will Ellard turning first, then Clegg ahead of Viencombe, and then Harry Stewart. I hope I didn't miss anybody out from the Paralympics team. If I did, I apologise. As we concentrate on the race now, Stephen Clegg and Will Ellards, they're definitely going to swim under 60 seconds here for this 100 metres butterfly. Can Rhys Darby and Cameron Viencombe do the same? Who's going to touch the wall first? It's Will Ellard in 56.92, and then it was second to the wall, Stephen Clegg, but Stephen Clegg in a time that's worth 975 points, 57.28. 5 swimmers under 60 seconds, and I feel it's not really fair to say that Mark Thompson didn't quite get under 60 seconds. 60 seconds dead for Mark Thompson. Now we will show you the classification of all of the athletes by points. Stephen Clegg with 9.75 will win the gold medal for that swim. 9.75 in the S12 category. Not far away from world record level there from Stephen Clegg. Our second highest points total was Will Ellard, 8.62. His time of 56.92 in the S14 class, and Rhys Darby 813 points for a time of 58.04. And as I say, some world-class performances in there. Lots of good swimming in that men's mixed classification 100 meters butterfly final. Well done. The GB team at the Paralympic Games in Paris next month are going to be swimming so well from what we've seen here. This is their final preparations then, and we've completed our mixed classification swims. So that is the last time you'll see Paralympics GB team members swimming before the Paralympic Games. If you followed us all the way through the week, you'll know some of the swims have been absolutely extraordinary. Okay, we've got the medley relays to come now. We'll have the men's age group medley relays, we'll have the women's age group medley relays. 4 more finals left to complete these championships. 40 swimmers in each of the finals. 160 swimmers still to swim then in our final 4 races. The 4x100 meters medley relay finals. We swim in the order backstroke, breaststroke, butterfly, freestyle. Let's introduce our finalists for the men's 14 to 16 years 4x100 meters medley relay. They'll be coming up very soon. Before the finals, here in the arena, we are going to get everybody warmed up and ready to make some noise, as you can see there on our big screen. We're getting everybody to raise the roof for these medley relay finals. We get some incredible swims in these medley relays. And let's hope the atmosphere can get that adrenaline pumping and get everybody to perform to an even higher level. The heats were great. The heats were really good this morning. We've got a few teams here who won early heats and managed to get into the finals. So for them, the experience of swimming in a final in this atmosphere will be enormous. And then you can multiply that a few times for the teams who will be swimming for the medals. And this is all part of the learning experience for our athletes. If we're swimming at the major championships in July, we want to give our best in the relays as well. All part of the process. Remember, next month when you're, or next week rather, when you're watching the Great Britain swimmers at the Olympic Games, all of those GB swimmers, they've competed in this championships in the past, the Summer Championships for Aquatics GB. This meet's been going on for years and years, and no doubt we have seen and we will still see in the races to come athletes who will be part of the Great Britain team at future Olympic Games. Here come our finalists then. Stockport Metro, lane 0, Henry Taylor, Thomas O'Brien, Daniel Codeverde and Mir Al-Dabak. In lane 1 for City of Peterborough, Orlando Deering, Joshua Sackery, Rufus Bennett and Jack Swindale. In 2 for Reeds School, Jack Robinson, Max Morgan, Oliver Linehan and Thomas Lounce. Lane 3 for Millfield School, their A team, Xander Tovey, Jose Rodriguez, Colton Dorfeld and Ruben Alty. In 4, the A team for City of Leeds, Daniel Ransom, Thomas Woofenden, Matthew Just and Gabriel Shepherd. In 5, the A team for Mount Kelly, Isaac Jones, William Irvine, Ralph Sariki and Abdul Jabbar Adama. In 6 for Chelsea and Westminster, their A team, Santino Del Real, Edward Robinson, Max Stafford Davis and Aslan Eller. In 7 for City of Birmingham, their A team, Joseph Box, Finley Lowe, Hugh Mason Williams and Joshua Drury Chew. In 8 for Camden Swiss Cottage, Killian Bramham, Victor Gould, Llewellyn Porter and Amir Jelbawi. And in lane 9 for Repton, their A team, Martin Yankoff, Joseph Lauder, Austin Manley and Harry Milne. City of Leeds A were the fastest to qualify for the final. Behind them, Mount Kelly. There was only about a second between those two teams with their times. I wonder if we can get down to about 3 minutes 50 here to win the gold medal. That would be great. 3:52 was the fastest in the heats. Let's see if we can get down to 3:50 in the final. It's the men's 14 to 16 years, 4x100 metres medley relay. Backstroke first, then breaststroke, butterfly and freestyle. Here we go. Enjoy. So the swimmers here from the top of the pool. For Repton A, Martin Yankoff. For Camden Swiss Cottage, Killian Bramham. For City of Birmingham A, Joseph Box. For Chelsea and Westminster A, Santino Del Real. For Mount Kelly A, Isaac Jones. For City of Leeds A, Daniel Ransom. For Millfield School A, Xander Tovey. For Reeds, Jack Robinson. And for City of Peterborough, Orlando Deering. And lane 0, Stockport Metro, Henry Taylor. First of the turn, Daniel Ransom for City of Leeds A in 27.47. 2 lengths of the ball of each stroke then in this relay. And Daniel Ransom is going to build a very, very nice lead for City of Leeds with this first leg over Mount Kelly A's Isaac Jones and Millfield School's Xander Tovey. Ransom then handing over to Thomas Woofenden on the breaststroke for City of Leeds A. Next in for Mount Kelly A is William Irvine. For Millfield School A, we've got Jose Rodriguez in fourth at that takeover. Chelsea and Westminster A, they've got Edward Robinson in the pool here. City of Leeds A out in front then with Thomas Woofenden, and closing in Jose Rodriguez for Millfield School, but now taking the lead, Max Morgan for Reeds. And Morgan is going to surely extend the lead for Reeds. Here we go, look at this, Max Morgan, the outstanding breaststroke swimmer in this age group. He set 3 British records in individual events this week. Look at this, Max Morgan proving himself to be a fantastic relay swimmer as well. And he will hand over now to Oliver Linehan on the butterfly in lane 2 for Reeds. Lane 4, City of Leeds A, that's Thomas Woofenden handing over to Matthew Just. Then we had lane 6 in next, Max Stafford Davis taking over from Edward Robinson. In lane 3 for Millfield School A in the green cap, Colton Dorfeld. Reeds out in front then. And swimming this leg, Oliver Linehan on the butterfly. Linehan turning then in 2:27.61 for his team's time, and just in 2:29.62, so a 2-second gap between Reeds and City of Leeds A at that turn. Let's see what the gap is when we hand over to the final swimmers on freestyle. Coming through in lane 5 for Mount Kelly A, Ralph Sariki. In lane 6 for Chelsea and Westminster A, Max Stafford Davis and Colton Dorfeld. Swimming there for Millfield School A. It's Reeds in first with Thomas Lounce, then City of Leeds A with Gabriel Shepherd, and then third in Mount Kelly A have got Abdul Jabbar Adama. Reeds have been overtaken now by a surging swim from Gabriel Shepherd, but don't rule out lane 5 here, Mount Kelly A, because Abdul Jabbar Adama could come back very quickly. And in lane 3, Ruben Alty still in this for a medal for Millfield School as well, and also in this for a medal Aslan Eller for Chelsea and Westminster. But Gabriel Shepherd's going to seal the gold medal here for City of Leeds. Can we get under 3 minutes 50? That would be a brilliant time in this relay. We're going to have a silver medal for Mount Kelly A. It's gold for City of Leeds, 3:49.42. Brilliant. Mount Kelly A get the silver, 3:52.54. And Millfield School, 3:53.94 for bronze. City of Leeds A, there are the gold medalists. Daniel Ransom, Thomas Woofenden, Matthew Just on the pool side. And in the pool, Gabriel Shepherd. I told you it would be fun. City of Leeds A then getting under 3:50. We had a disqualification. City of Peterborough disqualified swimming in lane 1. That would most likely be for an early takeover, a swimmer leaving the block before their teammate had touched the wall. And we have the digital timekeeping here that measures that, so our judges would have been sure if it would have been signalled to them if there was an early start by a swimmer. What a great race. Fantastic. We've got 3 more of those, 3 more of those to come over the next 15 minutes before we wrap up this Speedo Aquatics GB Summer Championships for another year. Here come our finalists next for the men's 17 years and over 4x100 metres individual medley. Lane 0, City of Leeds A, it's Charlie Broom, George Brooks, Louis Dove and Jordan Cooley. Lane 1, Royal Wolverhampton School, Andrew Jones, David Annis, James Shevchenko and Jacob Lee. Lane 2, Mount Kelly A, this is Bryden Byrne, Joshua Inglis, Dylan Reeve and Joseph Way. Lane 3 for Chelsea and Westminster A, Zeno Ubatali, Edward Marshall Whittles, Nicholas Finch and Henry Gray. Lane 4, Loughborough University, that's Alexander Casey, Ben Harrison, Luke Ibsen and Calvin Fry. Lane 5, Stirling University, their swimmers there, Zach Speakman, Rory Dixon, Jamie Robertson and Aaron Ulcas. Lane 6, City of Cardiff A, we've got Jack Knight, William Riley, Maxwell Anderson and Evan Davis. Lane 6, City of Cardiff, Lane 7, sorry, Plymouth Leander B there, Jamie Gray, Ronnie Hallett, Matthew Hamilton, Leon Molam. Lane 8, University of Aberdeen, Jamie Ferguson, Jack Mitchell, Thomas Beattie and Kieran Lennox. And lane 9 for Anaconda, Sam Adams, Lane Ito, Rocco Giustiniani and Lucas Malkev. So this is the final then of the men's 17 years and over 4x100 metres medley relay. The fastest in qualifying, Loughborough University in lane 4 in 3:46.7. I think you've got to go 3:45 or better then to win the gold medal in this final. From the top of the pool then in lane 9, Sam Adams swimming backstroke for Anaconda. Then we have Jamie Ferguson for University of Aberdeen, Jamie Gray for Plymouth Leander B, City of Cardiff A with Jack Knight, Stirling University Zach Speakman, Loughborough University Alexander Casey, Zeno Ubertali for Chelsea and Westminster A, Bryden Byrne for Mount Kelly A, Andrew Jones for Royal Wolverhampton School and Charlie Broom for City of Leeds A. Lane 8, University of Aberdeen performance, first to turn, but big turns in the middle of the pool. In lane 4, Alexander Casey, 5, Zach Speakman, 6, Jack Knight and 3, Zeno Ubertali. University of Aberdeen performance right up there. They'll be in the top 3 at this takeover. In next then, in lane 8, Jack Mitchell for University of Aberdeen. In 6, swimming breast here is William Riley for City of Cardiff A. In 5, for Stirling University, Rory Dixon. In 4, for Loughborough University, Ben Harrison. In 3, Edward Marcel Whittles for Chelsea and Westminster. And coming into contention for Plymouth Leander B here, Ronnie Hallett looks like he's going very well. 3 lanes from the top of the picture. First to turn, Stirling University, then Loughborough University, then City of Cardiff A and Chelsea and Westminster A. University of Aberdeen in 5th there. 6th were Royal Wolverhampton School. Rory Dixon out in front for Stirling University in 5. Ben Harrison 2nd for Loughborough University in 4. And 3rd in 6, William Riley here for City of Cardiff A. In lane 5, next in, Jamie Robertson on fly for Stirling University. In 4, it's Luke Ibsen for Loughborough University. In 6, for City of Cardiff A, Maxwell Anderson. And in 3, for Chelsea and Westminster A, Nicholas Finch. I tell you what, Edward Marcel Whittles swam a great second 50 on breaststroke there for Chelsea and Westminster A. Jamie Robertson for Stirling University, turning ahead then of Luke Ibsen for Loughborough University, then Maxwell Anderson, City of Cardiff A, and Nicholas Finch for Chelsea and Westminster A. Mount Kelly A are up now into 5th. Dylan Reeve swimming in lane 2, and he's going well to get them up into 5th. That's 3 lanes from the bottom of the picture. As we come into the final takeover, Stirling University will have Aaron Olkers on the freestyle. Next in lane 4, Calvin Fry for Loughborough University. And in 3, Henry Gray for Chelsea and Westminster. And in 6, Evan Davis for City of Cardiff A. I think we've got our 3 medals teams here. It looks like it's going to be very difficult to catch them. Our leaders with 50 metres left then, Stirling University, Aaron Olkers turning first. Then Loughborough University with Calvin Fry. And Chelsea and Westminster with Henry Gray. I think it's a little bit too much of an ask for Evan Davis in lane 6 to catch up for a medal for City of Cardiff A. So let's have a look at the time. Can we get under 3:45? Oh yes, we might even get under 3:40 here. Aaron Orcus bringing home Stirling University. Will it be under 3:40? 3:39.98. Loughborough University take the silver medal. Chelsea and Westminster the bronze. City of Cardiff in 3:45.67 in fourth place. Our winners there in lane 5. In the pool there, having swum the freestyle leg, Aaron Ulkers. All the swimmers congratulating each other on the pool side on a race that was very, very well swum. We wait for the official result to be confirmed. And here it comes, confirmation. Stirling University, the winners, 3:39.98. We got 3 teams under 3:45 there, winning the medals. Loughborough University second, Chelsea and Westminster third. Brilliant racing. We've got 2 more relays to come. 2 more races to complete this week of summer championships. It's the women's 14 to 16 years 4x100 metres medley relay now. And here come our swimmers for Guildford City: Tegan Matthews, Gisela Silano, Holly Hopwood and Alice Young. For Wickham District in lane 1. Here we come. Charlotte Hayden, Hazel Ann Carter, Catherine Williams and Annabelle Compton there. In lane 2 for Basildon Phoenix, Nicole Maynard, Jasmine Carter, Amelia Fenner and Sophie Palmer. Now for City of Salford, that's Katie Lee, Anastasia Musat, Lucia Hesse and Amelie Bloksic with the shades on. Lane 4, Torfin Dolphins, and that is Megan Titchener, Theodora Taylor, Gracie Owen and Emmy Sherratt. Lane 5 for Repton A, Fenella Wood is there with Mably Collier, Lydia Caudle and Hannah Caprob. City of Leeds A, that's Emmett Woods, Ella McDermott, Matilda Potter and Holly Wilson. City of Liverpool A in lane 7, that's Isabel Liptrot, Joni Dunn, Peyton Chesters and Kerry Henney. For Mount Kelly A in lane 8, that's Sierra Broadbelt, Gabrielle Idle Beavers, Edith Price and Ava Wilson. And in lane 9 for Royal Tunbridge Wells Monson A, that is Amelia Oliver, Amelie Smith, Isabella Nightingale Ellis and Bella Jones. Okay, are you ready? We are going to see a winning time here of under 4 minutes 20, I would think. And as always before the relays, lots of noise all around as everybody shouts their encouragement for their teammates. You might just be able to see in the corner of the screen on the athlete side of the pool in the stands, we've got swimmers lining up to cheer on their teammates. The women's 14 to 16 years 4x100 metres medley relay. This is the final. So at the top of the screen for RTW Monson A, Amelia Oliver swimming backstroke. Then in lane 8, Sierra Broadbelt on the backstroke for Mount Kelly A. City of Liverpool A's backstroke swimmer is Isabel Liptrot. For City of Leeds A, that's Emma Wood in lane 6. In lane 5 for Repton A, that's Fenella Woodis out in front, I would say. In 4 for Torfin Dolphins, Megan Titchener swimming the backstroke there. In 3 for City of Salford, Katie Lee turning now in 3. And in lane 2 for Basildon Phoenix, Nicole Maynard on backstroke. For Wickham District, Charlotte Hayden. And on the near side for Guildford City, going really well, Tegan Matthews. Matthews on the near side, right up there in the leading pack of 3, with Fenella Woodis for Repton A and Isabel Liptrot for City of Liverpool A. But I think it will be Repton to turn or take over first, with Mably Collier in next on breaststroke. And in lane 7 For City of Liverpool A now, Joni Dunn on breaststroke. For City of Leeds A in 6, that's Ella McDermott. In lane 4, Theodora Taylor is going to come surging through here for Torfin Dolphins. And then towards the bottom of our picture here in 3, Anastasia Musak for City of Salford, Jasmine Carter for Basildon Phoenix, Hazel Ann Carter for Wickham District, and Gisela Solano for Guildford City. Repton A turn first, but Theodora Taylor in lane 4 is closing the gap. And the way things are going, Torfin Dolphins will probably have the lead, going from breast to fly and going really well here. Jasmine Carter for Basildon Phoenix, 3 lanes from the bottom of the picture. Also in lane 3, Anastasia Musak for City of Salford. And 3 lanes for the top, that's Joni Dunn, City of Liverpool A. Theodora Taylor puts Torfin Dolphins into first place now, and she'll be handing over to Gracie Owen on Butterfly. In lane 5, Lydia Caudle's going in now for Repton. And in lane 2, that's Amelia Fenner on Butterfly. In lane 3 for City of Salford, Lucia Lesty. And in 3 lanes from the top of the picture for City of Liverpool A, that's Peyton Chester swimming there. 1 lane closer to us, Matilda Potter for City of Leeds A, and she can swim a really good fly leg for City of Leeds A. But we'll concentrate on our leaders here. Torfin Dolphins turned in first with Gracie Owen, then Repton A with Lydia Caudle. And then in lane 2, third at the turn, Amelia Fenner for Basildon Phoenix, being chased down by Lucia Lesty for City of Salford. Torfin Dolphins in the lead, Gracie Owen then. Lydia Caudle for Repton A in second here. And the battle for bronze looks like it's between Basildon Phoenix and City of Salford. Next in for Torfin Dolphins, Emma Sherrod, and for Repton A, Hannah Capron. And then in lane 3 for City of Salford, that's Amelie Bloxage, who can finish quickly. And in 2 for Basildon Phoenix, Sophie Palmer. And our 3rd and 4th swimmers here are catching our 1st and 2nd. And look at City of Leeds A going well too with Holly Wilson. Repton A take the lead here as we go into the final turn, with Hannah Capron just ahead of Holly Wilson for City of Leeds. Then Basildon Phoenix in 3rd with Sophie Palmer. And in 4th for City of Salford, Amelie Bloxage. Here's the battle for gold, and I think Repton A are going to do it. Hannah Capron here in lane 5, ahead of Torfin Dolphin swimmer Emma Sherrod. And look at the battle for bronze. Basildon Phoenix fighting so hard with Sophie Palmer just ahead of Amelie Bloxage. Either of those swimmers could get bronze. It's gold here for Repton A, silver for Torfin Dolphins. Who's going to get the bronze? It's City of Salford. Amelie Bloxage getting bronze. What a race. There's our winning team for Repton A. On the pool side, that was Fenella Woodis, Mably Collier and Lydia Caudle. And in the pool, Hannah Capron, 4:16.88. We had 5 teams under 4:20 in the final. Another brilliant race. Repton A winning it, Torfin Dolphins in 2nd. City of Salford pipping Basildon Phoenix with an incredible final leg. Pipping Basildon Phoenix and City of Leeds A, really. So City of Salford get the bronze medal. Great, great racing again. And we come to our final of the week. The last race of the Summer Championships. That will be next in the pool. And I can promise you more fireworks in our final women's 4x100 metres medley relay. We'll get the athletes on the pool side very soon. Stay with us for presentations as well to all of our medal winners. If you've been supporting an athlete who has won a medal in this session, then stick around and you'll see all of the medals as they are presented to the swimmers. That will be our final action of this session. Here come our finalists in the 17 years and over there for Northumberland and Durham Performance. That's Libby Freeman, Maya Hall, Becky Watson and Emily Maxwell. For Mount Kelly B in lane 1, Ella Justice, Asia Kent, Chloe Bound and Sophie Ben. For Swansea University in lane 2, Rebecca Sutton, Camellia Stoimanova, Catherine Ellen Roberts and Amy Monks. Lane 3 for Repton A, Annabelle Crees, Holly Robinson, Holly Marshall and Laurie Devine. Lane 4, our fastest qualifier, City of Cardiff A with Rosie Domican, Amy Crowley, Duru Tanier and Libby Broder. Lane 5, Mount Kelly A, Blythe Kinsman, Jasmine DeCunha, Holly Widows and Beth Hall. Lane 6, City of Sheffield with Sophie Bromley, Charlotte Bianchi, Shannon Stott and Kate Clifton. Lane 7, Plymouth Leander A, Beatrice Varley there with Georgia Gussie, Lacey Roberts and Olivia Kerr-Muir. Lane 8, University of Surrey, Lucy Block there with Emily Farr, Maisie Thornton and Alicia Massey. And Lane 9, City of Milton Keynes, Lucia Lopez, Ruby Stevenson, Poppy Baybutts and Sophie Siong. Mount Kelly A in lane 5 swam a time of 4:17.23 in the heat. City of Cardiff A even quicker, 4:16.41. I would say we've got 5 teams in serious contention here. Lane 2, Swansea University, Repton A in 3, City of Cardiff A in 4, Mount Kelly A in 5 and City of Sheffield in 6. That's where the medals will probably come from. In the middle lanes is the women's 17 years and over 4x100 metres medley relay. Our final race of the week. Let's introduce the swimmers then. On the far side, for City of Milton Keynes, Lucia Lopez swimming backstroke. In lane 8, Lucy Block there for University of Surrey. In 7, that's Beatrice Varley for Plymouth Leander A. In 6, that's Sophie Bromley for City of Sheffield. Blythe Kinsman's in 5 for Mount Kelly A. Rosie Domican in 4 for City of Cardiff A. Annabelle Crees in 3 for Repton A. Rebecca Sutton for Swansea University in 2. First of the turn, Blythe Kinsman in 5 for Mount Kelly A. And Rebecca Sutton second there for Swansea University. The 2 lanes closest to us, that's Ella Justice for Mount Kelly B and Libby Freeman for Northumberland and Durham Performance. We've got 2 teams out in front at this stage then. Blythe Kinsman for Mount Kelly A and Swansea University with Rebecca Sutton. And 3 lanes from the top of the picture coming through here, Plymouth Leander A with Beatrice Varley, and in lane 3 as well, Repton A with Annabelle Crees. 3 lanes from the top of the picture. That is Georgia Gussie in now for Plymouth Leander A. Then Charlotte Bianchi in the red cap for City of Sheffield. In the white cap in lane 5, that's Jasmine DeCunha swimming the breaststroke. City of Cardiff A a long way behind here as far as the medal contenders are concerned. Amy Crowley on breaststroke though coming through. Repton A in 3 have got Holly Robinson, but Swansea University first to this turn with Camellia Stoimanova. So this is Swansea University in first place ahead of Mount Kelly A. And coming back in lane 3 there with a really good turn, Holly Robinson. And then on the far side, those 3 swimmers on the far side there. For University of Surrey, Emily Farr, Georgia Gussie there for Plymouth Leander A, and Charlotte Bianchi for City of Sheffield. Swansea University going on to butterfly. They have got Catherine Ellen Roberts swimming this leg, and in lane 5 for Mount Kelly A, it's Holly Widows, and we think Holly Widows could have a good chance of overhauling this deficit. Massive start for Holly Widows there. On the near side, Northumberland and Durham Performance, Becky Watson. That was a brilliant breaststroke for Maya Hall in lane 0. Absolutely brilliant. 4 lanes from the top of the picture for City of Sheffield. Shannon Stott now swimming up into contention and into 3rd place. And now coming through in lane 4, Duru Tanier for City of Cardiff A. Our leaders, Swansea University with Catherine Ellen Roberts Holly Widows in lane 5 trying to close the gap, and she may well do that. Look at this swim from Duru Tanir in lane 4 for City of Cardiff A. She's coming right up into contention. And City of Sheffield, Shannon Stott going very, very well as well. Stott in 3rd place. Which team's going to take over first here? Mount Kelly A or Swansea University? It's Mount Kelly A who go next with Beth Hall. And then in lane 3, or lane 2 rather, it's Amy Monks here for Swansea University. And in 3rd place now, in 6, Kate Clifton for City of Sheffield. In 4th, it's City of Cardiff A with Libby Broder swimming here. 3 lanes from the top of the picture for Plymouth Leander A, that's Olivia Kerr-Muir. Lacey Roberts swam a great breaststroke there for them. Off the wall then, it's Mount Kelly A with Beth Hall leading. Amy Monks for Swansea University. And in 3rd, Kate Clifton for City of Sheffield. And Swansea University are in the lead here with Amy Monks. But it's going to be very close. Beth Hall swimming great as well for Mount Kelly A. The bronze is going to be won by City of Sheffield, but who's going to get the gold? Who's going to get the touch? It's Swansea University in 4:10.82, followed by Mount Kelly A, and then City of Sheffield for the bronze medal. Great swims as well for City of Cardiff, Repton A, and Northumberland and Durham Performance. There are our winners in lane 2 on the pool side. That's Camelia Stoimanova, Catherine Ellen Roberts and Amy Monks. Camelia there overjoyed in the light costume. And in the pool, swimming that final length for them, Amy Monks swimming that freestyle. What a tough swim that was to hold on for the gold medal. Swansea University then winning the women's 17 years and over 4x100 metres medley relay. And that was another great race. What a brilliant finish. A brilliant finish to our championships in the pool. We will present the medals to everyone who's won medals and hasn't been presented yet in this session next. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed those relays, and I hope you enjoy watching your favourite swimmers picking up their medals. Here come the medal ceremonies.
If you are one of the teams that have just won a medal, then please do head towards the medal ceremony area as soon as you can so that we can present you with your medals tonight. The medal ceremony for the women's multi-classification 100 metres butterfly. The medals will be presented by Adrian Dacuna, Aquatics GB referee. Bronze medalist representing Maxwell, Olivia Newman-Bronius. Silver medalist representing the University of Aberdeen Performance, Faye Rogers. Gold medalist and British Summer Champion representing All Sega, Poppy Maskill. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The medal ceremony for the men's multi-classification 100 metres butterfly. Bronze medalist representing Nofio Clyde, Rhys Darby. Silver medalist representing St. Felix School, William Ellard. Gold medalist and British Summer Champion representing Edinburgh University, Stephen Clegg. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The medal ceremony for the men's 14-16 years 4x100 meters medley relay. Bronze medalists, Millfield School A, represented by Xander Tovey, Jose Rodriguez, Colton Dorfeld, and Ruben Alti. Silver medalists, Mount Kelly A, represented by Isaac Jones, William Irvine, Ralph Surecki, and Abdul Jabbar Adama. Gold medalists and British summer champions, the City of Leeds, represented by Daniel Ransom, Thomas Woofenden, Matthew Just, and Gabriel Shepherd. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The medal ceremony for the men's 17 years and over 4x100 meters medley relay. Bronze medalists, Chelsea and Westminster A, represented by Zena Ubatali, Edward Marcel Whittles, Nicholas Finch, and Henry Gray. Silver medalists, Loughborough University, represented by Alexander Casey, Ben Harrison, Luke Ibbison, and Calvin Fry. Gold medalists and British summer champions, the University of Stirling, represented by Zach Speakman, Rory Dixon, Jamie Robertson, and Aaron Ulkers. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The medal ceremony for the women's 14-16 years 400 meters medley relay. Bronze medalists, the City of Salford, represented by Katie Lee, Anastasia Musat, Lucia Lesti, and Amelie Bloxage. Silver medalists, Torvine Dolphins, represented by Megan Titchener, Theodora Taylor, Gracie Owen, and M. Sherrod. Gold medalists and British Summer Champions, Repton A, represented by Fenella Woodis, Mably Collier, Lydia Cordell, and Hannah Capron. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The medal ceremony for the women's 17 years and over 4x100 meters medley relay. Bronze medalists, the City of Sheffield, represented by Sophie Bromley, Charlotte Bianchi, Shannon Stott, and Kate Clifton. Silver medalists, Mount Kelly A, represented by Blythe Kinsman, Jasmine Takuna, Holly Widows, and Beth Hall. Gold medalists and British Summer Champions, Swansea University, represented by Rebecca Sutton, Camelia Stoimanova, Catherine Elin Roberts, and Amy Monks. Please put your hands together for your medalists.
Well, thank you very much for watching us on the stream over the last 7 days. I hope you will agree it's been a fantastic championships. It's been brilliantly organised, and all of the swimmers who've won medals, delivered personal bests, even broken records, have all swum absolutely brilliantly. We've got a message on the stream, I'm sure you can probably see it as you're watching this, from Dean Walker in the East Region, the President of the East Region, who says that he'd like to thank all the Aquatics GB staff for arranging a fantastic Summer Championships again, thanking all the officials and the volunteers. Without all of those people, then championships like this simply wouldn't be possible. Thank you to the coaches, thank you to the families who supported all of the athletes and helped them develop and deliver such incredible performances. Please remember that when you watch the Olympic Games next week and you see the Team GB swimmers performing, all of those swimmers have competed in these championships in the past. And I can promise you, we've seen swimmers competing this week who will be representing Great Britain at major championships like that in the future as well. It's been a brilliant 7 days. Thank you to everyone. Thank you for your support for watching. And we'll see you very soon for another championships, I'm sure.
We know what it takes to achieve a dream. Dedication, courage, determination, control, desire. And our goal is to channel that energy. To champion the nation's best aquatic athletes, support the teams who support them, inspire anyone and everyone to feel the benefits of a love of water, and propel each sport onwards and upwards, or even downwards, by doing it the right way, sustainably, with integrity, with purpose. Because the thrill of seeing Great Britain being great at aquatic sport is something everyone can get excited about. We are Aquatics GB.